how you go down, get down.
Is that thing rolling?
Here it is at last.
Chili, I'll take a toke.
Back in the days when I was young, not again. Some days I sit and wish I was a kid. Back in the days when I was young, I'm not a kid anymore. But some days I sit and wish I was a kid again.
Back in the days, but now the year is 87, 88. That's when my crew and I were in junior high. I hated school. You clearly don't know
I
the
wasn't
words.
born yet.
Why'd you bring her?
Bobby.
You brought her. Okay.
I brought her to you. You brought her the rest of the way.
You know what? I'm not gonna lie, that is true.
What's up, everybody?
Hey.
Welcome to Lights, Camera,
Cocktails.
Cocktails. My name is Jason,
I'm Zenobia.
and we have...
Smashly.
Oh my god.
There we go. Smashing in the motherfucking building.
Yes, she
I'm
is.
finally a guest.
Yes.
Again.
Again. This is my first time being a guest since you came back.
Wow.
That's true.
Yeah.
Well, welcome to Lights, Camera,
Welcome to
Cocktails.
Lights, Camera, Cocktails, babe.
Where we pair
Thanks.
amazing cocktails with.
Amazing
Amazing
movies.
And tonight is no different.
If y'all cannot tell.
We look great tonight, okay?
Dressed on
Killing
theme.
it. Everybody
On theme.
is killing it.
Okay.
I'm so excited.
So we picked this episode for a special reason.
Who picked this movie?
Me.
Okay.
Yes.
We decided we wanted to do a wedding movie because if you guys didn't know,
If y'all don't know, Smashley's getting married.
she
Get
is.
married.
And I'll be there too.
Me too. Oh my god, I hope I see you there.
Yeah, look for me. I'll be the guy in the awesome suit.
Oh my god, me too.
At the end of the aisle. You
Oh
want
my god, you too. Have you guys announced or like said that we got engaged?
Yeah.
Since you came, okay.
Okay,
like,
yes.
2 years
Okay.
ago.
Yes,
You
because
clearly haven't been back.
we announced it when you guys were not on the show. But
You
we
weren't
let
here.
Everybody know that you
Oh,
guys
okay.
were getting
Copy.
married.
You were on the
Copy.
couch.
And so here we are. I gotta give me a second.
It's the cataracts.
It's
It's a
too
little
much.
bit. It's a little bit. And so we decided to pick a wedding movie. And we did a lot of wedding movies prior
We
to
have.
this, so it was hard.
We've done The
did-
Hangover.
We done The Hangover.
We've done Wedding Crashers.
We did Bridesmaids.
We did Bridesmaids.
We did Wedding Singer.
Yes, we did.
Yeah. So we kind of hit them pretty hard.
Make you smile.
Aw. Yeah. And our wedding's 2 weeks away.
2.5.
and
Don't
a
rush
half
it.
Oh god.
Weeks away. We will be in Mexico partying and celebrating this
Yeah.
couple's love.
Nobody's ready.
I am. My passport
She's
is ready.
That's why we love you. You're
Yeah.
just ready to show up and go.
That's
In the
all.
meantime, we are doing this fantastic. Did we tell them what movie we're doing?
Yeah. Oh.
We're doing tag.
We
y'all.
are doing tag.
We are doing tag, and so
I'm not it.
nobody's
Oh,
in
I
yet.
was
We
like-
haven't started the game
We
yet.
haven't started the game.
We have also decided that we are going to be playing tag on the weekend of our wedding.
Yes, I have come up with some rules.
Okay. Not in
Okay.
the asshole.
Okay, that's a great amendment. But there is no tag backs.
No tag backs.
Okay, it's only from the rehearsal dinner through the Smashy's birthday.
Okay.
Okay, it is only for the wedding party,
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
and there's no winners, just non-losers.
I'm not going to be last it.
I'm not either. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm great with disguises. So be ready. Okay.
Oh
You're
man.
going to come out of some...
I pulled this shit out. You guys, if you can't see me, please go on our Instagram and our
Oh my God, you
YouTube,
guys
God.
have to see her.
because I came in with the old granny wig.
I was not
It was
prepared.
I got the scarf. This is a real vintage old lady dress that I got for my
Oh.
friend's
It's
grandmother
amazing.
who passed away. I
This
loved it.
is
Super
beautiful.
70s. What is this, velvet? No, but yeah, so I'm fucking ready, bitch. But you know what I'm really ready for?
What?
I'm ready to drink.
Hell yes.
Let's celebrate.
Okay, so this drink is another one of my concoctions, and
Oh, pizza
Ooh,
rolls.
pizza rolls. We got pizza rolls, y'all.
And so this drink is called You're It.
I love it.
Fucker.
Okay, so
Fucker.
since this is in honor of you guys being it, it's your
Oh my gosh.
it's your day. Champagne because it's wedding. Okay.
Nice.
So this is a twist on a French 75,
Mhm.
which is also a Mexican 75. So it's a twist on a Mexican 75.
You'll like it. It's sweet.
It is. Usually,
Wrong
like,
movie.
okay, a French one would be like gin, lime juice, and like champagne.
Okay.
Okay, so this one is, and a Mexican one obviously is tequila. So this one is 1 ounce of tequila, ½ ounce of lime juice, ½ ounce of pineapple juice, topped with champagne and a lime fucking garnish.
Yeah.
And you rim the cup with sugar because
I was gonna say, is that salt or sugar?
that is sugar.
Mm-hmm.
And that's for the,
See, you'll like it. It's sweet.
you will like it. It's sweet.
Like it is sweet.
I have no idea. I literally have not tasted. So let's do
All right.
this.
Awesome.
Are we ready?
Yes.
We are ready.
All right.
Woo!
Cheers, ladies.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
That'll play. I like
that's not what
that.
I was expecting. Wow.
Dollar margarita night.
Mhm. So,
Fuck you, Lou. I didn't want to be in here anyway.
so you see my inspiration,
That was going up my
okay?
nose. Ow.
It was hard for me
The
to
bubbles ticket, you know?
find. There was no like tag or
Sure.
it or there was none of those I could find. So
No, it's the
That's
best when
perfect,
you make
'cause,
up
like,
your own drink.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, they drink a lot of tequila in the movie.
tequila.
Mhm.
So
It's like tequila and champagne.
tequila and champagne for this wedding.
Mm-hmm.
And, I didn't think of tequila and champagne. That was not a mixture in my mind.
Mm-hmm.
But when I saw the Mexican 75, I was like, okay, so it is doable.
Yeah.
And
It
so
is doable.
my
Damn.
only twist to it was the pineapple juice because I thought
Yeah.
that the pineapple juice would just add a
Mhm.
little more, because
Yeah.
tequila and pineapple juice
Mhm.
Absolutely.
is bomb.
Mhm. Now,
so that's
does it
why I-
make a difference what kind of tequila, whether it's silver or
The recipe that I saw for the Mexican 75 said añejo, but
añejo?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was going on a whole different kind of journey for it. I figured that would change the color of our drink.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what'd you go with? A reposado.
I went with a blanco.
Yeah.
Okay,
Mhm.
if we're gonna do champagne, it doesn't, because if you do tequila with a blanco, it's not as much.
Sure.
It's not as strong of a tequila taste
Yeah.
that it like overpowers stuff. Like you could taste it in there, but it's only a shot in there, and
Yeah.
it's pretty good, right?
Yeah.
Anything with lime. Okay, so
I love
you
it.
guys ready
Yes.
Yes.
for a little bit of herstory?
Woo!
Okay.
Get it.
I like it.
On Casamigos.
I'm gonna be hungover tomorrow.
Yay!
Oh yeah.
Now the reason
Yes.
why I picked Casamigos is
Mhm.
because when they ask at the bar after they sign the amendment and the fucking shit,
Amendment.
he says, "Give me 6 shots of tequila,"
Mhm.
and the bartender
Pulls out.
he pulls out.
That's
Casamigo.
product placement right there.
It definitely is, and Bullet was sitting next to it.
Mm,
I would have been like, "Can I get the Bullet?" But that's just me. That's just me. So
Or it would have been you and Smashley.
with the
Mhm.
Bullet, do you,
Mhm.
you do tequila? Oh,
Is wait,
I used to do tequila until
she will again.
I am kind of scared because
The
tequila.
second Ashley has a bad experience, she's like, I can't
no,
anymore.
my body reacts to it I get sick.
I think your brain
So-
reacts to it, then your body follows.
To some of the story, I blacked out at Jason's goddaughter's birthday party.
Let's
and-
be clear that my goddaughter is over 21.
Yes.
Just saying.
I was there, okay,
Yeah.
and
so
we were all having a good time.
I was not
I
there.
blacked out, and ever since then, every time I drink tequila, my body just feels sick. Like I get
Okay,
sick.
so what about like a margarita? It's
I
just like
haven't-
shots of it.
Maybe it's just shots of it. I haven't ordered like a full margarita because that's usually not my drink of choice. So we'll see how I am after tonight.
I mean, it is
She's
on.
shitting her pants.
Oh, she's been beating that old drum for years.
And I'm glad that I finally get a chance to address it.
You got fact checkers, right? For this exact reason. Okay, so Casamigos. All right, we ready?
Mm-hmm.
Granny's getting a little. All right. Over 30 years ago, George Clooney met a businessman.
Mr. Clooney.
Where did that come from?
I watched too many episodes of Entourage. I'm sorry.
Okay. No, I don't even remember. what-
George
I'm
Clooney.
sorry. Clooney.
George Clooney.
He met this businessman, and they shared a bottle of tequila in a bar, and they
Okay.
chit-chatted,
Mhm.
and their friendship grew. And Gerber, that's the other dude.
Okay.
Oh, he is married to Miss Cindy Crawford.
Oh.
So they're like homies and shit. And
Crawford married a
Yeah.
Gerber?
I don't think he is like a Gerber baby, like a Gerber, but he might be. I don't know. He rich. He
Are you
backed
of the
her.
Gerber baby Gerbers?
Are you Gerber of the baby Gerbers?
No, the Chippewa Falls Gerbers.
Oh, the Chippewa Falls Gerbers. Oh, I've never heard of them. Okay, so
Let me get one of these and stop talking.
at the bar, they talked about tequila at the bar, and they became friends, and their friendship grew. They both got married, and they became friends. They would travel, they would go around the world, and they would golf. Rich white man shit. That real rich white man shit. And then one day they went golfing in Mexico, and their friend was like, "Look at this property I bought, bitch! Look at my house, isn't it awesome?" And they're like, "Oh shit, this is pretty awesome." So both of them put their money together, and they bought a big plot of land.
Yeah.
And they both built their little houses on it with like little tiny casitas on the bottom, like guest casitas.
Casitas.
Like beautiful, okay? Beautiful. And so, they partied there for years. And when they were like there at the same time, they would continue their tradition of drinking over tequila and like kind of like rating it. Like they're like, this one is
Sure.
too whatever. I don't know. I don't
They're
know
all
tequila talk.
Tequila sommeliers now.
Yes, they were.
Those really
They are
exist.
real.
Oh, yes. And so they went all around and they really couldn't find what kind of tequila they wanted.
Mhm.
That was like what they wanted.
Okay.
So, like any drunk people in the middle of the night over tequila, they were like, we should make our own tequila.
Oh my God.
Can't find it? Make
You
it.
can't find it, make it. Especially if you got the shit tons of money.
Yeah.
You can actually do that.
You did it today. You couldn't find the right cocktail, so you made the right
Yeah,
I did
cocktail.
make the
Exactly.
right- You know what? I did. Thank you.
I'll take it.
I
A
appreciate
talented
it.
bartender. By the way, LA, Zenobia is still looking for a job.
Hire
out
my
here.
girl.
She's a very
am.
talented bartender. She just made up this drink.
I did
It's
without
really
even
good.
tasting it.
Yeah.
Let's clarify though. Like, she's not unemployed. She has a job.
I do have a job.
She's trying to get another job that's she doesn't have to
Closer.
drive an hour and a half away.
Correct.
A closer job.
Correct. Save her some gas. She is very talented.
Please. Thank you. Thank you. So
So
after they decided to make their own tequila, these amigos,
Mm-hmm.
take the amigos.
these amigos, decided to make their own. So they had some standards to what kind of tequila they wanted.
Okay.
One, it needed to be smooth with no burn.
Mm.
Okay. Two, like a perfect profile where it's, like you don't have to take a lime and salt with it, and you don't have to mix it in a margarita
Mhm.
or the Your It cocktail. You don't got to do that because it's just like so good on
Okay.
its own. And three, it was meant so that you could drink it all day without being hungover.
Nice.
Ooh,
Now,
I like that.
is it 100% agave? Because that makes a difference.
Yeah.
I
It
believe
does.
it's blue agave, if
Okay.
I'm not mistaken. Yeah. Oh, it's just agave. But yes.
No,
It is.
azul. Azul is
Azul.
blue. So yeah, that's blue agave.
Notes of a smooth vanilla finish.
Okay.
So we're not going to take a shot, but we are going to take a simp because
Okay.
they said that it's not supposed to make us hungover. And it's supposed to be smooth.
We'll
with no
find
burn.
out.
Truth be told, I have been working with this sensei. He don't know karate. He claims he knows karate. No,
I don't think he knows.
I've been taking a shot a day of tequila, not just in preparation for the wedding, but because it is good for you.
Yeah, I told you that
Yeah.
in my health story.
And I held on to that.
Story.
Okay, so let's see.
So are we shooting this or are we just sipping it?
Well, it's just like a little
Yeah, it's a little-
small ass,
Just a taste.
just a taste to
Yeah.
see if they did their job.
Okay.
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 Salud.
All right.
Salud.
Salud. Chin fucking chin.
I'm gonna be real with you. I think they
pretty
did it.
I
It's
noticed
pretty
the
sweet.
strong hint of vanilla at the end,
Yeah.
which is
I
not
like
my
that.
personal preference, but if that's the aim,
It is smooth.
absolutely.
hmm
Okay.
That's
I like
good.
the two that we got, which are also
From-
blancos.
Yeah, when we
Yeah.
were in
Okay.
Sonata.
Yeah,
Well, I like it. I'm
but
not
it is
good.
good. It is good.
Yeah,
I
I
am
always like
not a
Casamigos.
I'm not a tequila
Sommelier.
small or shot taker.
Yeah.
Mm.
The last one I
Mhm.
did, it really did
Hurt. It hurt.
It fucked a bitch up.
Mm.
But it was free, and it's hard to pass up free shots. That's not something I know how to do well.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've been there.
I think that they did it good. So what they ended up doing is after they did it, they had like blind taste tests with their friends and family. They got their blend right. They went to a distillery and they're like, this is what we want. This is how we need it. And they're like, boom, got you.
Mm.
And they did it.
Mm.
And then after a couple years, they had ordered over 1,000 bottles a year.
Wow.
Hell yeah.
And that's them drinking it. That's them giving it to friends. That's them throwing parties. And that's what it is. The only thing that, George Clooney was drinking was Casamigos. And it got to the point where the distillery was like, look, as much as you guys are drinking, you guys kind of got to get this. Like, you have to do it legitly.
You got to
because
partner with this because
No, not partner. Like, you got to get licensed and all that shit because we're making such a big batch now. It's like either you guys have an alcohol problem or you're selling it, like kind of deal. And they're like,
Sure.
we're giving it to people. We're not drinking. But I'm sure George was like knocking a case back.
sure.
Damn.
Like,
Damn.
bi-weekly.
Sampling every bottle.
And that is actually the truth.
Yeah.
He still does sample
Sure.
every batch.
Wow. I
That
didn't know
comes
this
through.
was his tequila. That's awesome.
Yeah, okay.
Just watch. You're going to
So,
live forever
actually-
because of it.
Yeah.
He does look fabulous. So when they did this, they were like, okay, well, shit, we fucking millionaires. We could do this. Let's do it. What are we going to name it? Casamigos, which is the name of their house.
Oh,
In
okay.
Mexico.
Cool.
It feels like a compound word of like House of Friends.
Yeah. But that's what their property that they bought, that they built their house on, is called Casamigos. And that was before the tequila. That's what it was called.
That's awesome.
So when they originally got the bottles, they looked exactly like this, except plastic.
God, it has his fucking signature
And it
on
has their signature on each one. hmm
That's awesome.
So they didn't really do no design or nothing. They were like, you know what?
Keep it as is.
Keep it as
Yeah.
is. Just make it a little fancier, put it in glass.
Yeah.
Monsieur Clunet.
And so they did. So each batch has their name signatures on the
Cool.
bottom. And
Clooney and Gerber.
and every batch George tastes every batch of it.
Wow.
They did sell the company
hmm
in 2017 to a big liquor company.
I heard he made bank.
And he made bank, and if it sells like even more, he gets like a percentage. Like he's about to be, his kid's about to be making money.
Yeah.
Yeah, because forever it's like, oh, let's get George Clooney's tequila.
When he
Yeah.
made the tequila, they didn't want to gouge people on the prices just because it's George Clooney's
Sure.
tequila.
Yeah.
Because when I first heard this tequila came out, I was like, I ain't gonna buy your stupid ass. I don't drink tequila really that much anyway, but I was like, whatever.
hmm
But that was before I was a bartender.
Okay.
And now that I see like people like it, and
Mm-hmm.
my best margaritas usually do come out from here
Mhm.
because it's not as like intense.
hmm
But yeah, they have these commercials. You may have seen. Have you seen the commercials?
I don't
No.
remember.
It is Gerber walking in to the bedroom, and Cindy Crawford is laying in bed, and who rolls over? George Clooney.
Oh my God.
Wait a minute.
And they were like, oh.
You're painting a picture here.
I'm telling you, yeah. And he's like, Sydney, what the fuck? Pretty much like, what's going on?
Okay.
And then she just kind of like puts the cover over her head and was like, amigos, you make amigos or something like that. And it's basically drink responsibly. The reason why these commercials happen, there's also another one where Cindy walks in and
Gerber's in bed.
is in bed with Clooney.
Oh my
And
God.
like, yeah, and like Clooney, some chick is standing there like, what the fuck?
All right,
And
so
Cindy.
I feel like some things have happened at Casamigos.
Well, one time they got really drunk and they got a ride back to his house. But Clooney was like, yo, you know, I can't drive or walk back to my like house. So I'm just going to stay the night in your house, in your main house, not the casita. And it was like, cool, dude, the fucking guest room's over there. And so like he went in there and then like Gerber like went somewhere else, like in the house, and Cindy came home and was like, "Where the fuck is he?" Oh, and she goes into the guest bedroom and she's like, "Oh, maybe he's just drunk and he went in here." So she gets in the bed and was like, "Take your clothes off. Are you okay? You know, go to bed." And then George like rolls over and was like, "What the fuck?" And they were like, "Ah!" And she's like, "I thought you were him. He was just drunk in the wrong room." And he's like, "I thought that I went to the bathroom and I came back and I got into your bed." Like, so they were all confused. on
Oh,
the whole
that's
thing.
the story that they
That's,
tell.
that's what they tell.
It just reminds me of Megan with camping. When
She's
she's trying to
trying
get
to get into this
our tent.
situation.
She's trying to get in our tent. She's like, "How do I get in this situation?" No, I love that they created this tequila based off of friendship, like just wanting to be together and celebrate. And
Extra
I feel
friendship.
like this tequila, Casamigos, like it was obviously product placed in the movie.
Yeah.
So I wonder if George Clooney had a hand, like knows, like is friends with one of the
I
cast
didn't see him
members,
listed
or-
as like a producer. Or
I
anything.
definitely did not see him on there. I do think that if I was him,
Mhm.
I mean, he doesn't own the company anymore, but he does have some pull.
Mhm.
I still would I would make it free for movies to use it.
Yeah,
Any
yeah.
movie to use it.
Yeah,
Because
I just like
If
the,
I had a company, I would do that.
Yeah.
Because
like
if
it's
you
so
do
hard.
that, you're in, not just because it's so hard, it's because you need a bottle to use.
Mhm.
And if this is free and you can use it no matter what, it's going to be in almost every movie. So kids that are not drinking, they're only 10 years old, but they're watching the movie and they see that their favorite person, that's what they fucking drink. When they're 21,
Yeah.
they will be like, oh yeah, let me get Casamigos.
You trying to
because you've seen
cigarette
it.
candy these
Yeah,
kids?
that's what I would do. Because
Gold
I
blogger.
never knew what Jack Daniels and shit was. I just saw it in movies all the
Yeah.
time. So when I got older,
Bottle of Jack.
I was like, yeah, let me get some Jack Daniels.
Jack
I don't
and
know.
Coke. That's like the first thing
Yeah.
that 21-year-olds
That's
order.
what I'm saying.
I just like that Tag is a movie about friendship,
Mm-hmm.
and that this bottle's featured because like when I do props, we get product placement. I've just never,
Mm-hmm.
I've never gotten Casamigos.
I would
Yeah.
know because she would bring it home if that
Yeah.
was the case.
Can you? Yes, please.
Yeah.
Yes, yes, please.
Let's see what I can do.
So this tequila is a gold medal winner for the San Francisco World Spirits Competition
Okay.
and the Spirits of Mexican Taste Competition and the Los Angeles International Spirits Competition.
Damn.
So if Mexico, San Francisco, and LA is saying this shit slaps, this
Yeah.
shit slaps. And it's reasonably priced.
That's
Yeah.
a West Coast stamp of approval right there.
Yeah, it's that is so true. And so, yeah, if you have like 25 between like $40,
That's not bad.
That's not bad.
you could get a Casamigo somewhere.
I take that deal.
All right, well, that's a little bit of her story on Casamigos. This drink is good.
Yay!
I'm loving it.
Pause. Am I supposed to be in this frame?
Yeah.
Okay, because I'm
You can be dirty in it.
okay.
Yeah.
Well,
that's the
I've
point.
been like way off on it. Okay, just checking.
Dirty.
On pause.
Truce, bitches.
Okay. So are you
We already
ready?
started rolling. What are you gonna do?
Are you ready for the motherfucking drinking game? Yes, sir. All All right, our bride Smashley.
That was some nice ones.
I'm ready to drink.
I'm here. I'm like already here.
You're here.
I'm already buzzed.
Yeah. This thing's good.
There we go.
All right.
Down the rabbit hole.
Are you all ready
Mm-hmm.
for Smashley's drinking game?
Shit,
Dun,
she's
dun,
so ready.
dun. Okay, let's go.
All right. You're going to take a drink, take a sip every time, anytime there's a flashback of the guys playing tag.
Yes.
So when they're kids running
Does
in
it
their
count?
hood.
So when they're driving home and they see the kids running, does that count? Because
I
they're
was
reminiscing.
wondering, yeah.
It's not them.
It's not
It's
them,
kids in
but-
the neighborhood and they're watching them.
It's not a flashback.
Is this like
It counts. I'll take it.
a flashback?
Because Jake Johnson's watching him. He's like, look at those little bastards.
Is it a flashback? Like, so when like John Hamm is like creeping up on the fucking phone booth, and he's
Absolutely.
Yes, that's a flashback.
Absolutely.
she's like, what happened there?
Yeah.
To this day,
To this day, I have no idea.
I have no
Yeah.
idea.
Secret
No idea.
trapdoor.
Yeah, I don't know.
Does it count if they're talking about something in the past?
So
Like Chili and
I do have that. So
Callahan's
I
fight.
did have
Chili
it-
did
it-
catch
wait,
him with
let me
just
get
a
there.
sweet roundhouse.
I'll get there.
Okay, what's next?
You're gonna take a sip when someone gets tagged.
Of course.
Of
That's
course.
a lot of simping.
I mean, you got it. The movie's called Tag.
Yeah.
You're gonna take a sip when the boys are running. So every time they're running.
They're running,
Running,
running. Like we're
Run,
fucking
run.
chilies running through the
Run, run.
fucking.
Yes. Speaking
the-
of chili, you're gonna take a sip every time Chili smokes weed.
Yes, that was
Of
fast.
course.
Which is a lot.
Okay.
Get a good one.
I have no idea how he runs with a
The
lit
joint.
joint. Okay, one.
Have you tried?
No, because I think I would die. There's no way I would be able to like take in enough air and hit this joint and run.
Mhm.
Plus, I'm sure it went out at some point.
Yeah.
It's probably out. He just has it in his mouth because he's gonna relight it.
Ashley has a theory that a lot of those are CGI, like the smoke.
Yeah, the smoke.
Is he a stoner? I know he plays it all
He-
the time.
I wouldn't put it past him.
I don't.
I feel like he's not one. I think he gets
He didn't
typecast.
seem like one.
Yeah, he don't seem like one.
I've worked with him. He didn't seem like one.
I
True.
seem like maybe once in a while, you know.
Yeah, he might be
He
like a
rolls up
social,
a
you know.
doobie.
Hmm.
But I think
I don't
that-
think he's a constant. No.
But I feel
He
like
would
if
never-
I
he wouldn't work as much as he does.
that's not true, Snoop
Snoop-
Dogg.
Yeah, but Snoop Dogg went a different route.
No, I'm
Like-
talking about this motherfucker who's in his 50s, smoking like a chimney, and has 7,000 shows. He's got a kid show. He's got albums. He be working with Martha Stewart.
That's true.
He over here doing Corona commercials. He's a spokesperson for
Let's
Corona
give it a
right now.
test. How about when we play tag, I'm gonna catch you with a joint in your mouth and see if you can run.
don't waste it.
Challenge.
She wouldn't waste it.
I wouldn't.
That's
would-
the thing.
I
Chili
wouldn't.
doesn't waste his joints. He's gonna run with it.
You know
Yeah.
what? Challenge accepted. I was gonna bring some joints, and now I'm gonna save one for running to tag someone.
All right.
All right. You're gonna take a sip when they recruit one of the guys to tag Jerry.
So when they're picking them all up,
Yes.
Okay.
That's what happens in the
Pack
beginning.
your bags.
we're going home.
Mhm.
I
I
didn't
don't have
pack
my bags here. It was
Mm-hmm.
it was a whole thing.
Well, why didn't you just go to my house and just like pack my bags?
You guys are not taking my mental health seriously.
They are not. So fat. So sad.
Take a sip every time Anna helps the team advance in the game.
Yes. Keep your eyes downfield.
So Isla
Go across the
Fisher's
fourth green. Don't
character.
fuck this up. Oh, I have
She's
to
so
show you pictures.
helpful.
She's amazing.
Yeah.
She's about to waterboard that
Chantel is
motherfucker.
here.
So-
Oh my, so intense.
Staying on her.
No, we're not fucking around.
One of the reasons why I love her character. You're gonna take a sip every time Anna says the word fuck.
We should have counted.
Who's fucking banned now? Right? Is that what she said?
Yeah, or in the bar when she's
How's your mom? I don't give a fuck. I don't want to be in your
Fuck you.
fuck you. I don't want to be in your
I'm sorry.
bar
How's your
anyway.
mom?
She's fine. She's
Mm-hmm.
good.
All right, take a sip every time Jerry defeats one of the boys.
He dives at me in a pussy-like
Yes.
fashion.
So
So,
like
okay.
his
Piece of cake.
narration parts.
Okay.
Oh, they're so
it's
good.
every time, like, so once he defeats like
And he, like,
Callahan.
He
Or,
speed bags him.
That's a defeat.
Okay.
Okay.
yeah. Take a sim every time Jerry jumps out or off of something.
Out of a
Awesome.
window.
Off of the walker,
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
down the not the flight of stairs, but the stack of chairs.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
He jumps a lot.
Yes, he does. Hawkeye, bro.
Okay.
Take a simp when the guys bring up past memories.
Okay.
So you did bring that up.
Yes.
So I had that on here
Okay.
because they bring it up all the time. You and your boys bring up the past all the time.
So
course.
so this is Callahan shit in his pants. And
Uh-huh.
this is them talking about
the
Everything.
past of like how they've tried to get Jerry, of how Callahan and Chili have this ongoing battle
Okay.
with
but that also
Cheryl.
has a flashback with some
Yeah.
Yes, it
with
does.
some fucking hand jerking.
or like just in dialogue.
So you got a double
they
simp in
bring
that
up.
one.
double
yeah.
snap. Okay.
There is dialogue, like in just dialogue, they bring up the past.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I like
Also,
it where
like when he's
Anna's
talking
like,
about the importance of the game and how it kept them together,
Mhm.
it's a flashback, but then they're also talking about stuff.
Okay.
Sorry.
I'll allow it.
A lot
Thank you.
stamping.
Dad would want you to be it in this moment.
They brought smiles to their face. Take a simp every time Jerry's wife reminds the boys to not ruin the wedding.
Why are you playing this game
Why are you
right
playing
now?
this
Why
game?
is
Why
he
are
playing
you
this
playing
game
this
right now? Why? Why are you doing this right now with your stupid glasses, your stupid jumpsuit, your stupid face, your stupid beard? There's only so much a girl can take.
I just don't want you to ruin my wedding. Okay?
I just hope I don't have that moment. I don't want to have that moment.
If
at
you
the wedding.
do, don't worry.
just
I'm
record
there.
me and be like, Ash, you need.
Here's the thing, Smashley, you are like the nicest and not really the most complicated. You do a lot, okay, but we love you. Like it's a lot of good things. So if you had a moment
Mhm.
where you had to cuss somebody the fuck out, I'm
Justified.
always on your
I
side
love you.
because you don't ever do that. So if you did that, I'd be like, what the fuck did you do? What'd you do to Smashley? Huh?
She absorbs a lot.
She does. That's what I'm
And
saying. So
so-
if you snap,
There may be a situation where she's just like, there's only so much a girl can take.
Yeah.
I'm on your side. I will kick whoever else needs to be out. I will cuss whoever you
Hey,
We
Well,
talked about this earlier.
Yeah, with
or I didn't
Megan.
talk about it with you. We
I'm
talked
with
about it with
Megan.
Megan. I was like, literally call in family and be like, call me. Stop calling Ashley. She does not need to deal with whatever situation that you're throwing on the wedding right now. Like, put that on me. It's getting crazy.
Wedding planning is so much fun.
Plan a
I
wedding,
only want to
they
do this
said.
once.
I'm only doing this once.
I'm only doing it never, bitch.
If this don't work,
You know we would help you.
Monsieur
plan
Clooney all the way.
All you need
I'm going Clooney.
Yeah,
It's gonna be
making
me,
your own
Clooney, and Leo.
tequila.
Let's go.
that's what I'm trying to
Hey,
live.
nobody's
by.
done rum yet.
Mm.
I would do rum and I would do champagne.
They've done
really
gin,
champagne would
they've
be
done
what I would do.
tequila, they've
That's
done
your-
whiskey,
yeah.
they've done vodka. I would go with the
They've
rum.
done wine.
Mhm.
I'm just saying, champagne is an untapped celebrity market right there.
Mhm.
Who doesn't like champagne? And I mean, I'm just saying that because I love
Yeah.
champagne. I know.
Sorry.
It's okay. But you like to drink.
I'm the
Mhm,
girl that
mhm.
called miscarriage.
That bitch.
All right. Take a simp every time a 90s jam plays.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can definitely tell what age they're from.
Some of these
with
are
their music.
80s.
Are they?
Yeah. Just saying.
But there are a lot of 90s.
Colors
like
is 80s.
Your Boys to Men in the background.
You do see your
Boys
voice
to
to
Men.
men.
You know, boys to men.
Or That's the Sound of the Police. Is that 90s?
Whoop, whoop.
Yeah.
That one's 90s.
Or how about...
I don't know where that one
That's
came
the
from.
90s.
That one I can't help you with.
That was the 90s. Yeah.
Can I just say that, okay, that song is by Crash Test Dummies.
Oh my god.
Oh,
And
yeah,
when
I
you type
remember
it in on Google, the song is called
Yeah. It says it at the end of the credits.
So they just hit M and left their finger on it?
Yes.
There's
That's
spaces
enough.
in between.
It's so good.
They did it to the sound.
Yep. So
love it.
if you called the radio, you're like, "Can you play Crash Dogs Dummies?" They're like, "Yeah, I got you."
How's
Nah.
it go? Wait, how's it go? I don't know what you're talking about.
Say the first lyric.
One, there was.
There was.
I can't.
And how they did it with straight faces, I can't.
Has it been multiple takes? Okay.
I know.
Take a sip when the guys get a lead on Jerry.
Ooh.
Oh, okay. So that's from the bartender who
Yeah.
just wants to be in. That's from the
Facial disgracial.
The gym.
the gym guy who almost got waterboarded.
Not a chance, you dick sucking homophobes.
Whoa,
Hey,
whoa,
why is
whoa,
everything
whoa.
you have to say?
Sorry, but your friend here is eyeing me.
Stop,
Whore.
stop looking at me.
Stop it.
Can't help it.
All right, take us in when Cheryl is seen flirting with Chili or Callahan.
Oh, Bob.
Oh, Bob.
Oh, Robert.
Oh, Bob.
Oh, Chili. He's very handsome,
So,
but he's a selfish lover with a small dick.
with a small dick.
Plus, he sobs after he comes.
That's so funny.
Hey, hey, get ready to finish your first drink
Okay.
when Jerry.
reaching too.
I'm so buzzed. When Jerry jumps out of the country club window.
Let's go.
He's like, you're not gonna catch me. Why are you mad? I knew you were gonna show up.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys are here.
Welcome on, boys. I love it.
All right, finish your second drink when Jerry gets trapped at AA.
Like a fucking
Eat my dick. Ice cream. What? Yeah, he's taunting me. He knows I'm lactose intolerant.
That's all fucked up.
All right, you're gonna finish your third and final drink when Hoagie finally tags Jerry.
Yes.
He's like, fine.
Oh.
Let us deflower you.
We'll be gentle.
No, and
love
that
it.
is the completely made
Wait,
up.
do you-
Wait, we got some addings.
I'm buzzed. I'm sorry.
Smashly is y'all gonna get to know Smashly tonight.
Oh.
It's been a while, people. It's been a while.
She's been needing
I'm,
this drink
I'm
today.
gearing up for the wedding.
She needs this drink for sure.
Well, I'm glad I can give
Don't
one.
worry, there's no
wedding.
fake miscarriages
Wedding.
going on here.
No, it was literally
Fucking-
like
faked a miscarriage.
we're here. We're here for the podcast, and I have my notebook, but it's literally my notebook of wedding to do in case I have a thought in my head and I need to
Oh
write
my
it down for
God.
the wedding. So
Okay.
You gotta,
I got a thought.
You gotta step away.
I gotta unclench.
We got to
Yes.
tag
Don't do that. You'll shit in your pants.
Daniel. I want to see him. Fucking,
Ooh, your brother.
yeah.
Play tag,
Mhm.
He's going to. He's part of the wedding party.
but everybody has to elect whether they're gonna play or not.
He gonna play.
I don't think
well, I don't know.
I don't think
'cause
he's gonna
he
play.
got the bum leg now,
Yeah, I don't think he'll play.
right?
I told Joe about it earlier, and he didn't seem too enthused. Like my
Damn.
brothers are old men.
Old.
I doubt that they'll play. But if they play, then they play.
Here's the thing. I love you guys.
You know, Rashad's gonna play. It's fine.
Rashad
He
might
is
play.
gonna-
Rashad will
He
play.
is gonna
My
play. He
brother-
loves
Yeah.
this movie.
My brother might play.
Yeah.
He will play.
Okay.
All right. So special invite for your brother.
Oh shit, he's not in the wedding party.
You know what? I'll allow.
He walks down the aisle. If you walk down the aisle, it counts.
Yeah.
So we can invite the nephews, the nieces, if they want to play.
Yeah.
Maybe.
They don't. They're lame.
So
Karina wouldn't play.
Karina,
I don't know.
I
She
don't know.
might.
She might. 50-50.
Okay.
But not everybody's gonna participate.
But here's the thing. We gonna have a good time, and I'm
Yeah.
tagging somebody, and it's gonna be good.
Yeah.
Mhm,
I'm
mhm.
gonna bring.
You have to. If somebody says who's it, you have to say.
You have to be honest.
You have to be honest.
So if I ask you,
Hello, boys.
yeah,
So who's it?
I am. Mhm.
This is my moment. I'm going to tag Jerry.
No, you're not.
Do you guys have any?
You got anything to add?
Yeah.
Oh, every time
Uh-oh.
they have a drink. Because I
No.
love it. I
Okay,
like it
all
where
right.
Chili's like, no, I don't want to go to the Sandpiper, you know? I don't-
We're out of beer. Let's go to the sandpiper.
yeah, I was never
They are seen drinking or just have.
seen drinking.
Wow, that's a lot.
No, because they have their, you holding one does not count.
Okay.
It's
So when they're
legit.
taking shots.
Mhm.
They're drinking at the rehearsal dinner. Yeah,
Mhm.
it's a lot.
Yeah.
Okay. Drinking with them. It's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would say take a sip anytime that they talk about the rules of the game.
That's a good one.
So this is like when
Oh,
the
wait, can I
reporter
take
is
you
like,
back?
"You would be really good at this game, I think. Why don't you play?" You know, and she's like, "Well, they made the
Big
rules
rules
when
when
they
they
were
were-
9.
Yeah,
you know, no
no
girls allowed.
girls.
You know, that
Okay.
kind of stuff. Or when they're in the bar and he's trying to describe about the game,
I like
all
that.
of those moments.
You can just add another one.
Anytime they say, you
you fucked
don't
up?
get young, you don't get old. Fuck, you're playing the game, you get old for not playing. Fuck, I said it wrong. It's this wig, it's making me hot.
Is it time to take off the wig?
No, I'm gonna try to see how long I can bear through.
My
Who's your
Nana
hand
takes off the
fan?
wig when she's drunk.
Me and your Nana have that in common. Oh shit. Okay.
Okay, we'll find that quote.
And the line is,
Say it. Benjamin Franklin.
"We don't stop playing because we get old. We get old because we
Just
stop playing."
Benjamin
Benjamin
Franklin.
Franklin.
Just say
I've
it.
been meaning to tell you that wasn't Benjamin Franklin. That's actually
Yeah, Benjamin Franklin. Yes, I think that's a good one because I don't want to get old because I
Yeah.
stopped playing.
You should tell.
What are you gonna do, Bob?
How about we'll just say that to Daniel?
Yeah. You getting old because you stopped playing?
Yep.
Yes, he is.
I don't know. He seems competitive.
He
Yes.
is. But he literally broke his ankle walking.
I know. I know.
Sorry.
I forgot about them.
Jesus.
We'll see.
So much shit. All right.
Yeah. All right. Then
Okay.
that
That
is the motherfucking drinking game. Yes, sir.
Yes?
Woo!
Cheers,
Happy
Bappers.
smashing.
Happy smashing. All right, yeah.
I feel like I'm the soberest one at this table right now. Yeah, she's gone.
Pew pew.
The
Pew.
tequila.
Motherfucking pew.
Yeah, I was worried about tequila, but I think I do good when it's mixed. It's just taking shots at it.
Mm-hmm.
Herpes.
Yeah, it be fucking me up. Okay.
Okay.
So you ready for them stats?
Mm-hmm.
All right, stats.
Why you got a guilty face?
You made them, you can eat them.
Mm-hmm.
We're eating fucking pizza rolls, baby.
Ooh, pizza rolls.
Can't stop, won't stop.
Uh-uh.
Okay, so Tag dropped June 15th,
No.
June
No.
15th, 2018, baby.
Yeah, maybe. That was a good year.
I was having flashbacks. So I don't know what I thought. Anyway, so the budget for this movie is $28 million.
I gotta lose this. Oof, it's hot.
Think about what I'm living
It's a
in.
little better. I told
Yeah.
you.
I'm sorry.
I'm getting ready for Halloween because I gotta
Yeah.
wear a wig.
I get you. I'm just,
And Halloween, I will not take it off because it will ruin the costume.
mm-hmm.
So it has to stay on. You just grin and bear it.
Follow my Nana.
So the budget was $28 million. Translated in 2023 money, that's $33 million.
Goddamn.
That's a big fucking jump in 5
It is.
years.
It is.
Oh, yes, it is. A lot has happened in fucking 5 years. Like us doing this show, bitch.
Oh
Happy
shit! Happy 5-year anniversary!
Yup. You too,
Smashley
man.
has
Get
been here
some of
for
this.
every episode.
Every episode, every inch of this, everything. Smashley, you've definitely been here for all
While
of that.
she has not been on camera the whole time, she has been present the entire time.
Walked
Yes.
in the door.
Yeah.
I miss that.
I know. Well,
Those
yeah.
days.
Smashley's in the motherfucking building.
We're just not working right now.
Well, that doesn't happen anyway because we work together.
Right now.
Yeah,
yes.
now we need you.
Why can't-
Oh, that's true. You both could come home at the same
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So maybe it's me coming in and you
Oh, that'd be funny.
burr to me. It's all ready. We're
Shit.
ready.
You burr to me.
Yeah, you burr me.
All right, but you got a bartend.
Oh.
No, don't
yeah,
do that.
I got a heavy pour. You know what
Jesus
happens.
Christ.
Okay. Yes. I'm not against a heavy pour. Okay. So it made $78 million.
Damn.
There you
that's
go.
awesome.
Translated in 2023 money, that's $93 million
Damn.
that this movie made.
There you go.
So it made money and it made some sense. Rotten Tomatoes. Ready?
Oh, I'm ready because I have a rebuttal already.
Critics. 56%.
Wow.
Can I give my rebuttal before you give the people's choice?
Yes.
So there's a direct quote on IMDb from somebody who says, "Folks should learn to totally ignore the critics these days. Too much political correctness has made them completely misleading and just plain wrong. I haven't laughed in years for much of a movie in a long time. I haven't laughed this much."
Who is this? Did you write it?
I didn't write who the quote was, but mic drop.
I agree.
Critics have their checklist, and that checklist can kiss my entire ass.
I mean, comedy is hard to get a lot of people on board. And it is a rated R comedy, which are also hard to get everybody on board.
Sure.
And you will, rated R comedies are the first ones that you look back and they're the ones that don't age the best. So,
I love Beverly Hills Cop.
no, I know. I'm just saying, like, you know how we did Revenge of the Nerds?
Sure.
And it's a great movie. But you look back and you're like, oh shit, this shit didn't age that well.
But the
Even-
great ones do.
Even
And like
ones
I
that
feel
are
like,
like newer, like Superbad, they're great, but some parts of it you're like, ooh, that didn't age well. That's all I'm saying. Comedies have a lot of those things in them that make them hard for everybody to get on board.
To be on board. For everyone to
For
be on
everyone
board.
to be on board. So comedies to me, when the scores, I don't really care because it depends on who wrote it, who's in it. I like the cast. Everyone in the cast has made me laugh in several other movies
Sure.
and TV shows. So like I would have been on board whether they gave this 0%.
yeah, I'm still going to defend my position because there's too many. It's more often than not that critics give a bad review to a good movie than a good review to a bad movie.
True.
You know,
True.
How many times have we been on this podcast where we loved a movie? We only do movies that we loved. And how often is the critics' review 50 or below?
A lot.
A hell of a lot. Money Train is a good movie.
I'm going to make you a shirt that says that. Money Train is a good movie.
No,
And on
I'm
the
gonna-
back, it'll have the Rotten Tomato
gonna-
score of 17 or
I'm
whatever.
gonna make you a shirt. This is The Ranch is a good show.
Jesus Christ.
I mean, I would read the room on that one right now. No, I mean,
I
Danny
just can't
Masterson
support
is not a big fan.
Netflix. Like, and Netflix is in hot water with me right now.
Yes.
So,
Yes. Us.
us.
Yes.
Yeah, because you keep raising my fucking shit
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Bullshit.
absolutely.
for no. And who's pocketing the money if you ain't paying
Exactly,
the
if you're not
actor?
paying- yeah.
I canceled the second that they raised it. I canceled. I was like, I don't need you that bad. Bye.
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 We got you, bitch. Okay, audience.
Wipe that
Yes.
face off your head, bitch.
bitch? Audience, 57%.
Damn, audience.
Now that I'm not as understanding why, because I would feel
That
like more people
represents,
would like
I
it.
think, a changing of the times.
Mm-hmm.
And I hate to say it, but there's too many people looking to be offended nowadays or looking to give a bad review than a good review.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To complain about something.
I get that.
Because this is a great movie.
Yeah. I don't think there's been a movie like this before this one that I can remember of like slapstick comedy with a group of friends. It was like about friendship. Was it Grown Ups?
Sure.
Maybe
When's the last time you
before?
saw a physical comedy that was
Yeah.
funny? When's this last time you saw something in the form of speed bagging?
But he did not punch his
In the butthole.
In the butthole.
Yeah.
So
Ass
it
cheeks.
counts.
Sure.
It counts.
It doesn't count.
It doesn't
Not me,
count. It
asshole.
Doesn't count.
It doesn't count. I mean,
butt cheeks trembling in slow motion with the leopard print
He said,
Beautiful.
thong.
his
Beautiful.
butt look. That's one of my favorites.
See,
Just to
to the
see
fucking
a
K.
slow motion booty jiggle. It's always great. I don't care whose booty it is. Okay. The ZZ Fresh.
Uh-huh.
96%.
Yeah.
I think this movie is funny.
Mhm.
It reminds you of being in high school and being young.
We're gonna bring it back.
That's
We're
like
gonna
3
bring it back.
movies in a row.
Skin it.
And so there is a scene in here that made me think of it because they're fighting and he's like, now shake hands or whatever.
Mhm.
And I was like, skin it.
Skin it.
I think that it's a great casting. It reminds you of being young and when you
Mhm.
used to play stupid games like the circle game where, you did it and you
People
supposed to
still play that.
Absolutely.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. You punch each other, like made you flinch, kind of all the stupid games that you played
Two
when
for
you were young.
flinching.
Yeah, 2 for flinching when you were a
100%.
kid. It just kind of brings all that stuff back.
Yeah.
We should tell you, we had a Hollywood close encounter from Stand By Me.
Oh.
Or Ashley did more than
Yeah.
I did. I
Let's-
didn't even know.
Okay, let me hear. I gotta take this
Oh,
wig
we-
off though.
We bring that out. Okay. Real quick. So in the movie Stand By Me, I posted about it, and a set dresser friend commented and said, "Oh, I made a small appearance in that movie," and I was like, "What the?" And this dude, his name's Chance Quain, older gentleman. He's a set dresser lead man,
Yeah.
and I asked him, I was like, "What did you do? That's so awesome to hear." And he was like, "Oh, I was one of Dreyfuss's sons.
Richard
that
Dreyfuss.
shows up in the end."
So he's the kid with
Yeah.
the towel. who's
Yeah, my dad gets like that
this.
when he's writing.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I haven't rewatched it. I haven't watched that scene yet, but I still need to watch it and be like, that's Chance.
Did you
Uh-huh.
tell him that we
Such-
fucking did
So
the
Ashley
Yeah, so I posted
knew
about
the
it.
guy, and we didn't
Yeah.
even realize he was in the movie
Yeah, he
because it was so many
posted-
years ago.
Yeah, I posted about the drinking game, and he's like, I was in that movie, and I was like, what? Sorry, what?
You're like, were you in Lardassie? No, he had like a full on fucking
Yeah.
line.
Yeah,
got
Absolutely.
fun
A
fact.
couple days
Shout
worth
out
of
to
shooting.
Chance. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
That's awesome.
So ZZ Fresh, you gave it 96%.
96%. All right. So what is the J Fresh? JJ
Joint.
joint.
As much as I'm like championing this movie, I'd probably give it about the same. 95, 96%.
Mhm.
Off the top of my head, like I can't think of anything that I disliked about the movie. All of the supporting cast was fantastic.
Yeah.
The action sequences were fantastic.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I got to give it to them,
Yeah.
I agree.
So, yeah, this was a 96% movie.
Yeah.
All right. What is
Yeah.
the Ashley smash?
Ashley Smash.
That just gave
My-
me like
What's that
Hulk
smash?
Yeah.
What's that smash rating?
That's
the
bad
first number that came into my head, even before you brought up the critics, was 95. So like around the same area, 95, 96. We saw this movie in theaters.
We did.
We did.
Yeah.
I did
Um,
not. I watched it on some streaming and loved it.
Yeah, but like I just remember we saw it in theaters. Was it with Martin? We saw it with
I
friends.
want to say we may have seen it with the boys.
Yeah.
Like that was one of my things was to watch this movie with those guys.
Right. And that made the experience so much better.
Yeah.
We've watched this movie this week alone for research like 5 times.
At least 5-6
It's
times.
been on heavy
But
rotation.
like we'll sit.
I'm not tired of it.
Yeah, we'll sit and we'll watch it all the way through and still laugh even
It's
though we know what's
fucking
coming.
hilarious.
Yeah,
We
the
did
cast
watch
is
it for
great.
dinner last night.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the cast is great. The writing is so fun, and it just reminds us to hold on to those friendships because it is based off of a true story.
It is. Yeah.
And that these guys make the effort just to play this game every year during the month of May.
Yeah.
just-
Playing the game keeps them
yeah.
in their lives. And that's the
Yeah.
moral of the story
Yeah.
with Jerry is because he's untouchable,
Mhm.
that's why he's not in their lives as much.
Yeah.
But there's 11 months out of the year
Agreed.
that are not tag month.
But
Yeah.
it builds up a psychology. Like he says at the end, I always thought you guys were closer to each other than you were to me.
That's because you physically would leave a room. You
Yes.
would jump out of a window then be
Yeah,
tagged.
then be tagged.
And
That's
I'm
Jason.
fine. I'm glad that I finally get a chance to address this. Can we talk about this real quick? Like, tag is a great game. It is a fantastic game. You cannot take it to that extreme. You cannot throw things. You cannot jump out of a window. Like, those should be things that you don't do.
Sure, so don't destruct like a
Yeah,
home
don't be
or-
destructive in an effort to not get tagged.
I mean, Callahan threw a fucking chair out a window.
That's his business though. That's his
Yeah.
company.
Yeah.
So he was gonna pay for it anyways.
But regardless,
I'm sure.
like-
I'm sure that he was gonna pay for the window he jumped through.
I love that they take it to certain extremes, like getting a job at Callahan's company
I mean,
to tag
that's
him. That's
brilliant.
fucking brilliant. However, excuse me, the real guys that this movie is based off of have that rule: no tag during work.
Oh.
Okay. So are we gonna talk about the real deal?
Let's do it.
Okay.
Yeah, might as well.
Because I saw a bunch of different shit.
Okay.
Okay, because I did my research. So the real story is that there was 10 guys who were high school friends, and they started playing this game of tag in the 80s to pass time in between classes because it was either do homework or go to chapel. And they were
Oh.
like, fuck that shit. We
Play
playing
tag.
tag. And so they played tag,
Boom.
and this went on for years.
It's like in between classes, like switching over to class
Yep.
to class. Wow, I wish.
And so then
I love that.
one guy ended up being it, and it was the end of school, and everyone went off to college, and this guy was it forever. Like, he realized, like, oh no, I'm it forever. And so everybody got, married. They went to college, got married, had kids, moved around. And so they're in different parts of the country, like San Francisco and Boston and Seattle, and they're all over the fucking place. So
Sure.
they only get together once in a blue moon, and one time when they were all together, they decided that they were going to pick up the game of tag. So the
Restarting
dude who was it forever was like, "Fuck yes,
I'm still it, motherfuckers.
I don't want to do this
Been
anymore."
living
so
in
let's
shame
go.
for years.
And so they started it up, and there's only 3 rules.
Oh.
Okay, so the 3 rules are no tag backs.
Mhm.
You can only be tagged in the month of February.
Okay.
And you must be truthful in what you say. So you can tag someone at work. And they were talking about how they are respectful because one of their members is a father, like a
Yeah.
Catholic father, and he's a sitting duck on Sunday morning. Like they could definitely run up there and take communion and go, but tag, but they don't.
The body of Christ. Gotcha, bitch.
Yeah, but they don't. But they do. It is true that one dude got tagged during his father's funeral. He said that he was sitting there and everybody's coming up and they're touching his shoulder. And the one dude touched his shoulder and mouths, "You're it." And he was like, "Are you serious, man?" And he's like, "Yo." And he like walked away. Yes. And he said that his dad would have totally like thought it was hilarious.
Yeah.
That they were still doing this, and that like you my funeral is what got you tagged. Like that's that's pretty fucked up. So they do wear disguises and dress as old ladies
I
and
love
jump
it
out.
so much. That
They
end
hide-
video.
Yeah, they hide in each other's trunks.
Literally.
If you tag me in the shower, I swear to
Exactly.
God.
That is. I do not. I to be spooked in the shower.
Smashly.
Nope.
She's gonna pee.
There is no amendment.
No
I
amendment.
know. I know. I'm just saying, if it happens, I'm gonna scream bloody murder.
What if
That's
it's
fine.
me?
I will still. No.
Don't
No.
run, you will slip.
I also want our tags to be videotaped. So if that is a possibility.
So someone has to be there documenting.
Someone has to document, or you get your camera and you sneak up on someone and like,
you know,
tag.
I'm
Oh,
good at
yeah.
documenting.
You get it.
Ashley's good at that.
She is. I'll be like, smash it. Look, I'm gonna go tag. And you bust out the camera. So these guys have continued on doing this. And
They're still playing to this
They're
day.
still playing to this day.
Mhm.
There was a For Real Wall Street Journal article by Russell Adams that was published in January 29th, 2013. That really broke the story of this. And the writers heard about it and kind of threw around the idea like, what kind of. Because these guys, it's like 10, middle-aged white dudes from all over, seeing like these old dudes running is hilarious.
They are originally from Washington, though, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
And they wear, the mustaches. They recruit their kids to help.
Stop bringing your wife into it. She's
so intense.
It's just too intense.
You're just mad because she's a badass.
She is a badass. And I would be mad because you have help.
Yeah.
That's not fair.
Yep.
Especially since he hates his wife.
But I know she's dead.
His ex-wife. She's not dead.
She's dead to me. Like she's like, my husband's dead. He's like, oh yeah, me too. She's like, no, like real dead.
Widowed.
So I believe you can, because in one of the pictures, it looked like the dude is, because one of the guys is a math teacher at the same high school that they originally played tag.
I love that.
So
I got
he's-
a buddy who's a science teacher at the same school that we went to.
But it looked like that fool is also like a baseball coach. It looked like he was like walking off.
Nice.
So he was at work, and
Yeah.
he still got tagged. So like you could be tagged,
Okay.
not enough. I don't think it's enough to get you fire tagged, but like,
Yeah, don't
Yeah.
do that.
don't get them fire tagged. But
Yeah.
if you could sneak in there and get hired as a janitor to tag somebody,
So good.
I say do it.
So good.
I can't. I'm imagining the day when we're back on the Warner
Someone's
Brothers
getting
lot.
hired as a PA.
Someone is gonna show up on the lot
As an
in
extra.
in a golf cart and just be like, "Tag me."
No, fuck that. I'm going to jump in a golf cart and then I'm going to chase their asses down.
No
We're
tag
going to go
backs.
full.
No
Well, yeah, only if it's only one person.
Yeah.
Like if there's two people in there.
I mean, I'm so close to those studios right now.
Yeah,
You should
are.
definitely not underestimate.
Ashley's going to be working with me. I'm just going to find her.
You like, Tag, guess what? Zenobia came in here.
Dude.
Yeah, she's on the lot.
She's on the lot. We must find her.
Or if we hire day players like Megan or Ruby,
Oh,
they are.
that is true.
100%.
Darren, you might get one of them, huh?
Darren hires me all the time.
All the time. He's like, look, you're hired. But Tag, you're it.
Oh, son of a bitch. Fucker.
So yeah, that's the real story. I
love
love them. And
Do you know if did you find any research of any of the members like actually being sick?
no, it
Okay.
seemed like from what I've seen, which has been probably around 2018, 2019 when the movie came out,
Yeah.
everybody was old, middle age. They had a picture of all of them out on like the dock
Yeah.
next to whatever and
Killing it.
killing it. They're funny. There's some dude who sits there and did an interview just holding a cigar like a motherfucker. Like they just
I am motherfucker.
they're fun. They seem like a cool group. Even the priest, seems like he has a good sense of humor about it.
Yeah.
You
Priest
know.
can be funny.
Yeah. If movies has taught me anything.
Shit.
Okay, so
There's a movie where Robert De Niro is a priest and he's like smoking cigarettes outside with like a couple of altar boys turned adults.
oh my god, this is Sleepers.
Yeah.
I love that movie.
Absolutely.
We need to definitely do that. Like, I'm not even gonna lie.
Hey.
Girl, I think you need a refill.
I was about to say, you
All
guys
right.
ready for round two dos?
Yes. All right. You do that, and I will dive into this movie. So, Tag, like we said, opened in 2018. I love this movie so much. This film was nominated for Best Fight at the Teen Choice Awards, which is really the only awards
what
these
fight
days
scene?
that I like solidify.
Yeah.
Like that's definitely one of
Those
the people.
were great action sequences.
Wait,
for
so
sure.
so just in general, or is there one scene?
Which one do you guys
The Country
think?
Club.
Which one is your favorite?
The Country Club.
The Country Club.
Because that's
okay.
when you first meet Jerry. You're like, what the fuck
Okay.
is this?
It is the Country Club, but I also love Chili running through the fucking
through the apartment complex.
apartment. I
Okay.
don't know.
And then there's obviously the forest one.
the forest one is good,
That
but it's
and-
kind of sorry,
When-
it's kind of scary.
When He's dressed as Ed Helms is dressed as an old lady, and then
Oh, the mall one.
Yep,
the mall
in the
scene.
mall.
Mhm.
So there's some fantastic action sequences in this movie. And even the last one was great when they're running through the hospital.
Yeah.
Even though it's incredibly heartwarming and it's endearing, it's still a great action sequence as
Yeah.
well. So that's something that I love about this movie. Our director is Mr. Jeff Tomzik. This is his directorial debut.
Stop it.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I'm picturing you like flipping your hair. Stop it.
Stop it.
But yeah, they are nominated for Best Fight. I don't know which one. I don't care which one because I wanted to know which ones was your guys' favorites.
Mine's
They're
the Country
all
Club.
good.
The
But the Country Club is probably the best one.
Okay.
Oh, I like.
Then
oh,
there's
I guess that's
AA as well.
AA is good. I'm surgical with these.
With these
costumes.
complimentary
Exactly.
donuts.
Who the fuck? Yeah, go for it. Who the fuck drinks? What is it called?
Hazelnut.
Hazelnut coffee.
Kind of bitch.
What kind of bitch drinks hazelnut? So, something to know about these action sequences is that he borrowed from famous movies and famous directors who have proofed these action sequences.
Oh,
So,
okay. I was like,
As
yeah.
you can tell,
I
when
can
Chili is
recognize
running
one.
with
Yeah.
the joint in his mouth,
Yeah.
that's Spike Lee's move,
Oh,
That's the double dolly
that's
move.
so-
Oh yeah, that is true.
right?
Yep,
Also, in that same action sequence,
the one I'm thinking of.
Hoagie takes the little boy and
Yep.
throws him. Or no, Chili takes the little boy and throws him at Hoagie. That is a direct wink back to Point Break.
Where he throws the dog.
Yes, exactly. As well as The Forest is a direct wink back to Terminator. So
Damn.
Wait, I thought it was Predator.
Predator. I'm sorry, Predator. Yeah. Kill me,
Makes
come
sense.
on. Yes, exactly.
Thank you, love.
So
Can you go get the other bottle of it?
Yeah.
So Jeff Tomzik, it did something smart. He knew that this is his directorial debut. Go with action sequences that have already been proven to work and that people will love. Same thing that they did with Stranger Things.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? And so I applaud him for that. That is a genius move.
I like it too because I think that he does a great job
hmm
at.
Do you need more pineapple or are you good?
No, I'm good.
So Mr. Jeff Tomzik started in short films. His first short film was in 2009. A little short called Hand Jobs for the Future.
What
It was a comedy,
what
obviously.
a winner.
So
I don't know the storyline. That's just the title of his first short film was Hand Jobs for the Future.
I'm just saying that I think that it's a story about a guy
For freedom.
who is trying to con women into giving them hand jobs, saying that it's gonna it's like some Barney.
The world's
Stinson-
gonna end or something.
Yeah, like some Barney Stinson shit where
Yeah,
it's like,
you gotta go the mortality angle.
exactly. That's what I'm getting from it, but that's just off the title. Good.
Your skin looks very dry. It says it needs to be moisturized.
I miss you so
And then she said,
God.
I'm gonna stay here till you come.
or
Unless I
yeah,
come first. Oh my god.
The coming was fake, but the pleasure was real.
I love that so much. Dude.
Woo,
Nice
that's a nice
pop.
Aw, that's how you do
Okay.
Sorry,
it.
I'm trying to find who the
Hannibal Buress has probably the best one-liners in this movie. We will get to him.
Yes.
So obviously Jeff Tomzik deals mostly in comedy, and while this was his directorial debut, he jumped from those short films to directing comedy specials, and he's done like dozens of comedy specials, including my currently favorite comedian Bert Kreischer. Yes.
Mhm.
So he directed his Hey Big Boy special.
Mhm.
He directed his recent Razzle Dazzle special. He didn't do Secret Times. But that being said, that's how he, pays the bills in between working on his next feature. So since then, he's only done one feature. He's working on his next one right now. I don't remember the name of it, but yeah, we'll see what comes of Mr. Jeff Tomzik.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But so far, I am a fan.
I just wanted to give a shout out. I was just looking up because we're talking about the fighting.
Just saying Art LeBeau is dedicated to you. Who are you trying
What?
to
No, because
I love
you
Art
know we
LeBeau.
love good action sequences, and that comes from good direction and good fight choreography.
Mm-hmm.
So I will give. I'm just seeing that the fight coordinator is David Conk.
Okay, David.
Yeah. Stunt coordinator for. Oh my God.
Oh, yeah.
Stunt coordinator for Reshoots, Wayne Dalglish. Bravo.
Okay.
Okay.
Just get a shout out.
Give them
Sure.
a shout out because
Yeah.
they did a good job.
Yeah.
Hard work.
Absolutely.
They made it feel real. They did.
For sure. I give a shout out to a couple of one scene actors in here because they deserve recognition.
Yeah.
Little Rail.
Little
Yeah.
Ray Howery, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I love him.
He's like,
the
look at
fuck
me.
was that? I didn't even open that yet.
I know that's pretty fucked up. Like we just throw I would have made you just get it out of the trash. I'm not gonna.
I mean,
and give me a new
hey,
one.
maybe he's a germaphobe. You know? Plus, maybe he knows what he threw in that trash earlier. Like,
Ooh, he's like, I lose.
like you can see in his face, like, I'm not getting that Coke out of the trash. So
Give me
there's that
another-
awkward pause. Why don't I get you another Coke? You do that and we're good.
And we're good.
Don't throw away no more new stuff.
New shit, just unopened shit, just throwing away.
So yeah, he had a small little part. We got to mention him though. And as I understand it, majority of those lines were improvised. They gave them the circumstance. They gave him the structure of where it needed to go. But that's why he goes on the rant about, you don't want to go tap dancing or dancing with wolves. That has to be a thing. They wouldn't have made a movie
about it,
if
yeah.
it wasn't a thing.
That cast alone is very good at improv.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Absolutely.
those two, Little Rail's a comedian, right? And
Yes.
And
Ed
Elves.
is from The Office, that's what they did. They improv'd a lot of that.
100%.
So yeah, he felt right at home. It is a great scene to start it with.
Yeah. And another person who has only one scene in the movie is Mr. Brian Dennehy.
Mm-hmm.
And we love Brian Dennehy. May God rest him. He has since
yeah.
passed on. He plays Chili's dad in this, and he's just fantastic.
He's like, what month is it? And he's like, May.
I love it. He's like, here you go, Dad. It's all set up for you. Thank you, son.
I'm gonna order some more weed.
Oh, that was fast.
Yeah. Good guy.
And we got to mention him because apparently one of the original players of this game, their name is Brian Dennehy.
Stop it.
Is that why they got it?
I don't know if that's why, but
Yesterday-
that's fantastic.
Yesterday we watched the movie and I was like, how did they get him to just do this small part?
Wow.
Like, wow. That's so random.
He passed health soon after.
Because he looks sick
I think
in it.
I think he passed in 2020, if I'm not mistaken.
That's
Because he
a
did a
couple
few
years.
projects after this one. It was
Okay.
not his last
Okay.
project.
But he was knocking it out. Yeah.
Absolutely. I got a question for you two.
Uh-oh.
Are you Team Chili or Team Callahan?
Dude.
Now, are you asking which one I would?
No, I'm saying for Miss Rashida Jones.
She don't need nobody. I'm gonna put. I'm the Rashida Jones. For
If you were her, who would you
Yes.
go for?
That is kind of tough because I do love.
that's a
me
dicking question.
good, stupid, dumb, stoner guy.
Oh, Chili.
But I also like a fine ass dude with a big dick who got a lot of money. So
Oh, Bob.
I'm gonna go.
Well, apparently he's
Oh,
a selfish
Bob.
lover with a small dick.
That's just hate.
According to Jerry.
He probably is a selfish lover, but I think he's got a big dick. He looks like he got big dick energy.
I'm not going to say nothing about nothing because
I
I don't
do
want to
know-
put Mr. John Hamm on blast.
Yeah.
But I do
But
know
I have
that-
heard some things.
that he swings low, sweet
Stop.
chariot. Yeah.
I'm not going to say he's a table flipper, but
He a tripod?
I've heard some
I
things.
heard he could just stand up on it. I heard you can't walk straight.
Oh my god.
I don't know, but probably John Hamm. He does.
So you're going to go Team Callahan.
I am Team Callahan. He had
Girl, we're on a podcast. You don't got that much time.
I'm sorry.
he had
I'm sorry.
$2,500 in his motherfucking pocket cash.
Because I'm thinking based off of like the actual like person, not the character.
Girl,
But I have to think of the character as
what does your gut tell you?
John Hamm.
There you go.
He's a dick, but like a nice dick.
Apparently.
No, I mean, I'm sure he has a nice dick. But I'm just saying, his character
Yeah.
is like an asshole, but like in the end, he's like a nice asshole.
I
Like,
can't leave my boy Jake Johnson hanging. I'm Team
I love
Chili.
him.
I
do
told you
love
it would be
him.
tough
It's tough
because
It's
I do
tough.
like a dumb
because,
stoner.
as they said,
He packs the bowl, and
there
he'll
has
hand it to
always
you. Like,
been a
that's sweet.
special place in her heart for
Yeah.
Chili.
Mhm.
And Chili's the one that gets the hand job in the playground.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You know what I
I mean,
mean?
he's the most lax. He's the most chill.
He's the most relaxed.
Fun,
He's going to be
so-
the one that she enjoys spending time with.
Yeah.
Like, Callahan is self-absorbed. He may have that money, but he is self-absorbed.
He is, but I also see that it doesn't take too much for him to come back to realizing
He uses the
What
same
matters?
cheap tricks. You know what I mean? He doesn't have a lot of originality.
that's true.
Yeah.
So
I will say if
I'm
you
Team Chili.
if you ask the question, do you choose John Hamm or Jake Johnson? My answer would be Jake Johnson.
Okay.
I stay with
That
John
sucks
Hamm.
because I resemble more of a John Hamm, but okay.
Who
I
told
think-
you that?
I think
Look at my hair.
I think it's because I
True, that's true.
haven't met John Hamm yet. I'm sure if I've met John Hamm and worked with him, I'd be like, okay, I completely changed.
I pray for the day that you don't meet John Hamm.
I pray for the day that you meet him. So
Yes.
you can tell me.
Slide to the left.
You're like, look, I got a perfect friend.
I will say Ashley has
Right.
met some people in this
Yes.
industry, and a handful of them have hit on her, and I thank my lucky stars she's still here.
Oh.
You are fucking lucky because I would have left your ass for fucking whoever,
I'm
somebody.
not going to
Jason
name any
Segel.
names.
I know some of the
I'm
people.
not going to name no names on air.
All I know is celebrities never hit on me. So
I'll tell you over pizza rolls later.
we'll cry
Pizza
over pizza
rolls.
rolls. I mean, I could have had a famous stepdaddy.
So, Miss Rashida Jones, we've talked about her before.
Yes.
Go reference our I Love You Man episode. We adore her.
Mhm.
Wait, we've never done that movie.
Yes, we have.
No, we haven't.
What?
You know, I'm the keeper of the episodes.
Wait a minute. We've talked about Rashida Jones.
We've talked about Rashida Jones.
We have talked about her.
Damn it. Pause for a fact.
Have we talked about her on the podcast or we just talked about
We've
her?
talked about her on the podcast, and I could have sworn we did I Love You Man already.
We haven't.
Oh,
And, like,
shit.
I
Well,
Love
we
You Man.
can we do that one? Damn, that was off
Yeah.
my list.
Oh.
No, put it back on.
Yeah, I
Okay.
will.
I can't think. Okay, hold on. Let me look at
But
her.
we've definitely talked about her on something.
She was
All
talked.
right, give us a second. We're doing our fact checking right
She
now.
was talked about.
Daughter of Mr. Quincy Jones.
Oh yes,
Yes.
she is.
Did we do the Social Network?
No.
Okay.
She and her and Ed
Uh-huh.
both started the same exact episode on The Office.
Mm.
Aw.
She lasted a season and a half,
Okay.
and she shows up here and there.
Yeah.
But he made it to the fucking end and ended up being the boss of the whole
Yeah.
fucking. I wish you guys watched the show.
I know, I'm sorry. I've only seen episodes here and there.
Was it Friends with Benefits?
That. Yep.
We did Friends with Benefits. That's what it was.
See, I told you. I was like, she's been
She's
here,
awesome.
but well, not for that.
I will say so.
Okay. And she had a small role in that movie, but counts.
Yeah.
She has a much bigger role in this.
Yeah.
We're definitely going to do I Love You Man now that I know that we haven't done it. Her,
Yeah. I
Jason
Just think,
Segel,
I just think that this place
Lou
is just
Ferrigno.
a little small. Yeah, and it smells like fart.
Roll a window down in that car, sweetheart.
Yeah.
Paul fucking Rudd. Let's go.
Let's
I
go.
love her. I haven't worked with Rashida Jones yet,
Oh,
but I will say I worked with her father.
yes, you did.
Quincy Jones.
Old man Quincy.
Oh my gosh. And not a lot of
Mhm.
people know that that's her dad.
This girl was on set with Quincy Jones. Who else was there that day?
Did people know who he was?
Oh,
Yes.
they knew.
Oh, we knew. It was a whole like entourage. We had to line up for him when he entered the set to welcome him on set.
This was on Cherish the Day.
Yeah.
With Ava DuVernay. And Miss Cicely Tyson was there
Cicely
on set.
Tyson
It was
was on
both
set
of
that
them.
day.
I remember
Quincy
that.
Jones and Cicely Tyson. But yeah, he was I was the on-set dresser on that project, so I immediately introduced myself to him, and he shook my hand and held my hand ever so gently.
God damn, I almost lost her to Quincy Jones.
And he said,
And he's like, you're beautiful, nice to meet you. And
See what I mean?
and
I mean, I'd leave you for Quincy
automatically
Jones.
I don't blame you.
He's
I would
very-
not blame her.
Very charming, he's such a gentleman. But he asked like,
Tell me
he's
more.
like, what's your nationality? And I said, I'm Chinese. And he's like, oh, and he's like, oh, shishini,
Motherfucker.
nehoma. And I
oh,
was like,
he's flirting hard.
yeah, he's
God
flirting hard. And I was
damn.
like, thank you.
Okay.
Yeah, he's very charming,
Me and Mrs. Jones
very
right here.
sweet. So
You better- good thing you locking that down.
Yeah,
God
Rashida
damn.
Jones has very, very sweet, very gentleman father.
I have about 3 or 4 of his albums on vinyl.
Nice.
Great man who also gave us Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. All right, so let's not forget.
Oh, yes, he did. Now, the last thing I will say is she loves these boys. Both Chili and Callahan. There is a special place in her heart for all these boys. They grew up together.
Yeah.
I love that in the end, she's there at the hospital, even though Chili is calling bullshit. Everybody's a fucking actress. I'm here for my fucking friend.
Yeah.
My friend is in the hospital, you dick.
I mean, she knew she
And
was
she
in
wants
there.
to see him
She
again.
was in there to spice some shit up. She knew she was only
yeah.
invited to spice it up.
Absolutely. But also, she clearly said, but I wanted to see
But
you
I wanted to
guys, so
see
I
you
used
guys.
it as a reason to see you guys.
I would too.
Absolutely. I love that so much.
Weddings are only fun if you just visit.
Yeah.
When you visit them, you come to the party.
Just come as a guest.
You come as a guest. That's the best part.
Figure your own shit out.
Yeah,
Just
you
come as
there,
a
you
guest.
show up,
Everything's
you
in
drink, you party,
Free food, free drinks.
and you
What
move it on.
Yeah. What
Yeah.
more can you ask for?
There's a lot of pain in that statement that
sorry.
Ashley just made. She's
I
so
can ask for a lot.
She's
but
so
I'm not going
frustrated
to.
right now.
You
All
let
right.
it out, Smashley. Let it out.
Let's talk about Mr. Hannibal Buress.
Mhm.
How do you pronounce his last name?
Barris?
Buress?
That's how I always said it.
Okay. I love this man. He is fantastic. You guys will recognize him in Neighbors, in Baywatch, in Blockers, Broad City. I know Ashley's got a little, because she's worked with those directors and they're not the nicest
Creators.
people.
Yeah.
But
I don't care. Broad City, I fucking love that
yeah,
show.
sure.
And that's
they do
the
create,
first time
they
that I
create
saw him.
great content.
Yeah.
So that is Mr. Hannibal. He has the best one-liners in this movie.
He does.
So
Ooh,
why
pizza rolls!
why are we eating pizza rolls? Because of the way he said it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Hoagie's mom comes down. I got some pizza rolls for my pizza roll boys.
Oh,
And pizza rolls. My favorite line of his in the entire movie. How many legs does an octopus have?
8.
Also, you guys are not taking my mental health seriously.
No, I like my paranoia is paranoid about my paranoia.
Yeah,
Whatever.
I'm paranoid that my original paranoia
Paranoia.
is gonna betray my paranoia.
Yeah.
He does that shit a couple of times too.
Okay, the way I feel about his character is I feel like he's the only one that doesn't have a storyline. Like he's like in the back.
Yeah.
Everybody else, you know, Ed Helms is like dying and sick and he has his wife.
Uh huh.
And then you got the two fighting over a girl.
Okay.
And then you got Jerry who's getting married, but he has his wife. But
Sure.
then like Hannibal, he's just kind of like,
He's
There.
the paranoid husband who doesn't trust his wife.
He's
Right.
the
So you
one-
don't
he's
even
the-
see his wife.
yeah, he's
Yeah.
just like a one, like he has no character drive other than like, you know, just be, because even when they're
Mhm.
at the AA, his job is to be outside guarding the door. And he's
Sure.
not even guarding the door. He's thinking about bi-weekly. It means get it every other week and like twice a month. Like, you know, he's
Yeah.
thinking that's what he has like a weird, like I feel
Yeah.
some type of way about his character having so little to do with like the plot, driving of the plot. But I do love his one-liners.
Absolutely.
Which are definitely screams Hannibal. So like the ones that you like,
Uh-huh.
I don't think they were written. They were definitely
No,
improv
they're
by him
mostly him.
because
Yeah.
that's just his like style of comedy.
And I think
is
that's how
that.
they structured this script because he was a late addition to the movie.
Mm.
Originally, his part was supposed to be played by Tracy Morgan,
Oh.
and Tracy Morgan fell out.
He's a good replacement, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, and as I
Nice.
understand it, Ed Helms was originally supposed to be played by Jack Black. Oh no,
Well-
Will Ferrell. Will Ferrell.
Well, Will Ferrell and Jack Black were both signed on to the cast
Yeah.
as well.
Oh, I'm so glad that it was Ed Helms.
Ed Helms makes this. He's the heart of
You
this
don't like
movie.
Jack Black?
No, we love.
No, I like Jack
Yeah,
Black.
absolutely.
It's just Will Ferrell's comedy. It's
Love-
just so predictable.
Oh, you don't
Yeah.
like Will Ferrell?
Yeah.
It's not that we.
I love Will
I
Ferrell.
don't dislike Will Ferrell,
He's just
but for
predictable.
this role, Ed Helms was the right person for sure.
I think
The heart that
his
he
physical
brings-
comedy is great.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
No,
he-
I'm talking
he-
about Will Ferrell's physical comedy.
Oh yeah, absolutely. But like the serious moments in this movie, like even after watching it 6 times this week, I was getting a little oniony. Like, and 2 hours ago when we were watching the end, it was like, son of a bitch. I'm not gonna give the movie away, but
Okay.
I'm just saying Ed Helms turned in a great
He
performance.
did.
Yeah.
He does good.
Also, I gotta say something. Hannibal is the youngest of all of these boys.
Looks like it.
I thought Jake Johnson was when I first watched this movie. I thought he was the youngest. I was like, it doesn't quite match. Like, he doesn't look like he would be in the same grade as these
Yeah.
guys. Turns out Hannibal is between 5 and 12 years younger
Holy shit.
than some of
Because
these.
Black don't crack.
Yeah, but
But they're aging him up in this
yeah,
situation.
I know.
they are.
That's because he could be that age and still look the same age
Yeah.
because Black don't crack.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he seems like the one who does the least. He don't drink. He don't smoke. Like, you know.
Yeah. He goes
I don't-
ziplining.
I'm going ziplining after this.
I took off 2 weeks unpaid vacation for this.
I'm going zipline after this. I'm going to say that after your wedding.
Sam LeVar Burton.
Will
Sam LeVar Burton.
you explain this to me?
Oh my god!
Please.
Who is LeVar Burton, people? If you don't know,
He's Kunta.
Kunta Kinte.
He's reading Rainbow.
He is
reading
absolutely-
Rainbow.
And he's also Star Trek.
I can go anywhere. Take a look. It's in a book.
Oh my
Reading
god.
Rainbow. Reading I could never.
Oh my god.
I also listen to his podcast where he reads stories.
Right.
Love
So
it.
I'm not a Trekkie, but he is in the next generation. He's got like 6 or 7 different parts of Star Trek. He plays Geordi LaForge, if I'm not mistaken. That's
Nailed
how
it.
it's pronounced. And so that is who Hannibal is talking about
He's the one
when
with
he's
the
losing
lasers.
his virginity in the back of the car. And he's
Mm.
like, Sam LeVar Burton. Sam LeVar Burton.
I-
Damn it, Hoagie, I was almost finished.
I would be so confused. Fucking
Yeah.
someone who asked me to call him Mr. Reading Rainbow.
Well, LeVar Burton is a director now.
Yeah.
He directed a little movie called Smart House.
Oh.
Disney Smart House?
Yes.
I didn't know that. I did like that movie.
And he also directed the Tiger Woods story, which came out in like
Wood, y'all.
2006, 7, somewhere
A
around there.
million years ago. Okay,
Yeah.
so
But it was a good. I watched it. It was a good
I didn't
movie.
watch it.
I did.
Oh, I didn't even know there was.
But my question is,
Mhm.
why is he asking her to call him that?
I don't know. Maybe he's a Trekkie.
Maybe he's a nerd. He's
Maybe
a nerd.
he, I don't know.
What are you, a bunch
That's
of
so
nerds?
random. I want to know.
He's a
want
Trekkie. He's a nerd.
Don't kink shame.
I'm not kink shaming. But like, if I was her and I was getting my.
That's basically what she's doing.
That is what she was doing. And someone said that to me, I would be like, what? Like,
Who
what?
dat?
Do you want me to read to you? Are you a runaway slave? Like, I don't understand what's going on here.
Save that shit for the third day. Sorry.
Oh my god! Say that shit for the third date like a normal person.
Yep. So I don't know. That's so. I wish I.
I can't call it, but now you guys all know who LeVar Burton is and what he's done if you didn't before.
People don't know who he is.
Not everybody, white people don't know who LeVar Burton
They
is.
didn't read in Rainbow.
They don't know that he is reading Rainbow.
He says his name. Okay, I'm sorry.
It's a different generation.
We gotta watch. There's gotta be Reading Rainbow on YouTube. We're watching
Yeah.
one tonight.
Okay. Wow. That's
And
a
you
big
don't
one.
have to take my word for it.
Oh my God.
Dun, dun, dun. I love that show. Oh, that's hilarious. Okay, I'm done joking about that. But
All right, I'm gonna handle this.
okay,
Pizza roll.
can I give you some
Rolls.
fun facts?
Uh huh.
All right. Fun fact. So when they go down into Hoagie's fucking basement,
Basement, yes.
and they all drink all the beer, and they open up the fridge,
Mm.
Bud Light cans
Yep.
in the fridge.
Mhm.
But they're not our Bud Light cans
No.
because ours are blue
Mhm.
with white label,
Mm-hmm.
right? These ones are red, and these beer cans are circa 1990 and gray.
Yeah,
Circa 1990 through 1995.
Mhm.
I remember those beer
Mhm.
cans.
I remember those.
I remember them too. I don't remember Bud Light being red though. I know like Budweiser, yeah. But I guess
Yeah,
I guess I just
Budweiser
didn't-
was like red with white.
Yeah, they're still like that.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But I don't remember Bud Light being. I don't know. I guess I didn't pay attention in the 90s on beer. I didn't give a
Yeah.
shit.
Sure. We're kids.
I was out here reading Rainbow.
My mom drank Heinekens.
Ew, Heine's?
Yeah, and wine coolers when I was that age,
That
like
tracks.
back in the day when I was young.
I'm not a kid
Coors
anymore.
Light.
Sometimes.
I said, wish I was a kid again.
Mhm.
Yeah, so I thought that was really cool.
Mhm.
The first time we rewatched this to get ready for the show, I was like, these cans are so dated.
Beers are 20 years old.
They're 20 years old beers that would be sitting. They're not really 20-year-old, you know, they made prop cans, but
Mhm.
definitely
They might be in the way that
that just shows his mom never goes down
Isla
there.
Fisher throws it back at Chili.
He threw it at her titty, man. That was
Also,
She
yeah,
growled at
you're
him.
supposed to
Like,
say like
"Rah!"
heads
catch,
up.
heads up,
Yeah.
anything.
But
Beer me.
in his defense, he didn't say heads up to anybody else, and everybody else caught it.
You don't throw
That being said-
without eye contact.
Exactly. Eye contact is the key
Mhm.
Huh.
in tossing something and in fight choreography. Eye contact.
Wow.
You fucked up.
That's right.
I'm fucked up.
That's right.
See?
Wow.
I told you it was
I'm
weird.
I do props. I have to know this shit.
Fact
Well,
checker.
good. I'm there for you.
Yeah.
It was the first thing I noticed when he opened the fridge. I was like,
Mhm.
He's selling this can for $20 on eBay. That's like a
it
that's like a
unopened?
19, that's like a 1960s.
Wow, that's a
Oh, it's the one where you
tall,
gotta have a
skinny
key for?
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't know that one.
Like a can opener.
Yeah. So
No,
you
I
can't
mean
just,
that
you can't just pop
that
it. It's
particular
a,
can.
Oh.
yeah, that looks like the 60s version.
Okay.
Because they didn't have the little pop tops
Mhm.
like we.
No, they didn't. Yeah.
What else we got? What we got? Who we got?
We have our what's her name? Wall Street Journal's Miss Annabelle Wallace. I just want to touch on her real quick
Okay.
because I think she did a great
She
job.
did.
I can see that there is a subtle flirtation between her and Bob.
Oh, Bob.
Oh, Bob.
Oh, Bob.
Oh, Robert.
Robert.
And at the same time, she's undermining him constantly, but she does it with a smile on her face.
Mhm.
So like when he's asking her, like after they like almost waterboard homeboy, he's like, "You can leave this part out, right?" Yeah, no, of course, you know, Just a lot of talk
Talk
about
Suck
dicks.
dicks.
Suck
a
dicks.
lot of talk about
He's like,
touching each
yeah.
other's dicks.
Yeah, put that over
She's very-
waterboarding.
Yeah, she's very subtle.
Or
She's-
like when they're talking about he shit in his pants. He's like, I'm glad that we can finally address this. She's like, I'm all ears.
You got fact checkers, right? Can you find out if the Maury Povich show is real? Because it seems like it's not real, but because it always does the same thing every time.
But they keep saying that it's real.
They keep saying that it's real. I don't think it's real.
Yeah. Also, I love that she jumps on board with like their cause
Yeah.
immediately.
Yeah.
Okay, I have feelings about
Okay.
her.
Say it.
I don't mind that, she's there and she helps and she, she's always like in the corner watching all their weird deeds and shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
But I do not think that she's earned the right to play the
To
game.
play tag.
I don't think she's earned the right to play the
Correct.
game. I think that was Bob's way of telling her, I like you and I want
Because
you to
fucking
be
Yeah.
around.
Anna,
Yeah.
bitch, she's
She
been
deserves-
waiting for like 20
Yes.
years to be part of this
Absolutely.
game.
Agreed.
And we gonna have Jerry's wife. She deserves it because,
Yeah, she's marrying into the friendship.
And-
Agreed.
And she is crazy good at this
Yeah,
game.
she-
This
supportive.
is tying things up in a bow.
Yeah. I
get that.
Because Rashida Jones has clearly chosen Chili.
She's not playing. She's just looking at him like,
No.
But if they tagged her, she would play.
If they tagged her, she would play, I'm sure. But the point is, she wants to see Chili again. Even after the hospital, she says, I would see you again. So that means that's leading to them having a future, which leaves Bob out in the cold with nobody but Miss Fortune 500.
Mm-hmm.
you
So-
think it's hard for him?
I don't think it's hard for him
But he's
to get
still
laid.
single,
I do
so-
think it's hard for Callahan to get married.
Yeah.
It's a difference.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So if they came
And that
out,
being said, they've had a rapport this entire time.
Mhm.
She has extended herself and followed them around. She has seen the ins and outs. She's heard stories of him shitting his pants. And she's still around.
Yeah.
She's still there, sticking around, not just for the story,
She's there
but
for the
because she's there for the story. But I don't think it's the story. I think that it's Bob that she is most interested
If I
in.
could go to a free wedding
I mean-
without,
Right?
paying for nothing.
So-
and
Like the
drinking
bartender scene. She plays along.
yeah.
Like
Because that's what you
immediately
got to
they're
do
like,
when you're a journalist. You got to lie to get what you want. You
but
be
it
like,
didn't
okay,
take
I'm a
any
rich-
convincing from her.
Mm-hmm.
I know.
They didn't have to talk her into it. It was immediate, like, oh
I'm
yeah, no,
just
I
saying-
got it. I know how to spell that. Yeah, she's
When
got a great
they-
memory.
When they asked her to play, I was a little upset. She didn't earn that.
I'm not
Sure.
saying she earned it as much
What if-
as
what
the other
if
girls.
She
Yeah.
just writes and she's just fucking flirting with this dude just to flirt with this dude to write the story, and then she goes back to New
She already
York,
has it.
and she goes back and she never sees them again. And she got to play this game that was
I know.
sacred
Yeah,
between
the
these
friendship.
bond of friends and their spouses and people who've known them since they were all kids.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I'm
I
saying.
get
And you
that.
wouldn't let the bartender do it, and this guy's known
I
them their whole
know.
life.
Hey, I'm not saying nothing about nothing.
If anyone could play, it should be the bartender.
I think the bartender should be playing.
He'd be easy to tag.
I agree.
Mhm.
You know where he is. He's at the bar. He was there every single time.
6 shots of tequila. By the way, you're it.
You're it. Yeah.
Yeah, if they came out with a sequel tag and she was still in it with and
Sure.
ended up with
But I don't dislike her in any way. Her disposition is somebody who is a person who wants to stick around.
Mhm.
True.
Mhm.
I just
She's
feel
an
like
empathetic
her character's
character.
pushed to me.
You know what I mean?
It's a force.
She has a genuine interest to get to know people. You know what I mean? She
You
tries.
get all of that from.
Yes, through each one of these, when she is reporting or doing her research,
Yeah, she's
like
just a nosy
she genuinely
journalist.
wants to know.
Yeah, because
Like-
that's what journalists do.
She came to interview Bob about his Fortune 800 company.
Boring.
Boring, exactly. She thought that this was a much better piece of work.
Mhm.
There is
And
no
she had a
millionaires in the-
genuine interest. She's like, I don't know what my angle is, but I find the fact that for adult men playing a children's game for the last 30 years is very interesting.
Nah, I think she wanted to see Jerry. If someone told me some legendary stories like him, just throwing a projector at you or disappearing in the phone booth, I'd be like, I gotta see this motherfucker in
Yeah.
action. So when she's kind of hiding and hanging back, and she sees this fool jump through the window, she's like, oh, this is real. You are fighting an Avenger. Let's go. That's crazy.
We'll get to him. I do want to talk about Miss Isla Fisher.
Yay.
Chantel is here.
We've talked about that. Ooh,
We have talked-
she's here.
She
Chantel.
just got lost in the way to bibliothèque.
Biblioteca, I don't know. Mhm.
I love her in this
Love her
movie.
character.
I think that Ashley would be the equivalent of her character
So
if we
basically,
played this game every year.
The way how intense she is with how she speaks to people during the game, that is when Smashley comes out.
Mhm. It's nice to get an opportunity to address it.
We got fact checkers.
Ashley is not above tackling somebody.
I would tackle someone though to tag them.
I also feel the same way. I feel like the only reason why she's as intense as she is because she can't play.
Sure.
If she
Yeah.
could have played this whole time, I feel like she would have been a little less. But because she's the outsider where she's like, we gotta make moves.
Yeah,
We gotta.
so
she's so
healthy.
intense. Yeah.
She has the second best one-liners
She does.
in this movie,
What do
I
you
think.
like?
Suck my tiny
You
ginger
can just suck my
balls.
tiny ginger balls. Oh, gross.
Yep. She does.
Also, the sweaty ass defense.
Oh, he's been beating that drum for years. Yeah, that's a good.
If it wasn't for me, you'd all be day drunk drinking mini golf with 12-year-olds.
Get in the car.
Let's go, ladies. I know where Sable is.
Oh, I like where she's like, God, I wish I had my gun. There's so many good birds to shoot.
I love her.
What the fuck?
I like her rapport with the bartender. Sorry, how's your mom?
I'm sorry.
And fuck you. I don't
Fuck
want to be
you.
in your bar anyway.
I definitely see
Who's
myself
bad now, bitch?
as a mixture of her and Chili. I know they're
Okay.
complete opposite.
Yeah.
No, I get that.
Like, you know, like I got my stoner chill size, you like, and I think that I would be the one to call the bullshit and no one will listen to me. I'd be like, this is not real. He is bullshitting us. This is not a real abortion, bitch. It's not real. And no one would listen to me.
Misunderstanding, people. It's misunderstanding.
In her vagina.
In her vagina.
So I definitely see that, but I'm very competitive.
Yes.
I will tackle you and chase you and curse you out in front of your mama loudly. But I feel like that would only, like, the most intense would be because I couldn't play. If I couldn't play, I would be like her.
Mhm.
Definitely.
Yeah. Who do you think you would be? Do you
Isla
think
Fisher.
just straight Isla?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think you'd be a cross between Isla and Hoagie.
Yeah.
You care about the.
You Like,
I
we
care
gotta
about
bring-
the game.
we
Yeah.
gotta-
You care
be
about the
together,
game.
there's rules,
You care
let's
about
go
the coming
together.
together of the game.
Yeah.
I give you
yeah.
Mhm.
You're right.
Have we talked about Leslie Bibb before?
Who?
She plays Jerry's wife.
No, but we
Oh.
will in Talladega Nights.
We
whenever
will in
do that.
Talladega Nights. I want to do a good old fashioned orgy. Take that as you will. But
She plays a great intense bride.
yeah, she has been in absolutely everything. Like we said, Talladega Nights,
Mhm.
good old fashioned orgy, Iron Man, law abiding citizen,
Popular,
Entourage.
bitch.
Like,
Popular.
she's it. What?
This is Ryan Murphy's like first fucking show. It was like in the early aughts, and she was like a blonde,
Yep.
popular girl, and her parent married the dark, you know, emo chick, you know, loser's parent, and so now they're stepsisters, and they have to like live
Okay.
in harmony, but they don't,
Gotcha.
you know.
I didn't even realize that it was her in Talladega Nights until you pointed it out to me.
Yep.
Yeah. She's like, hold my hand, baby. We're number one. I love her.
I've spent all day slaving over this hot meal over here. It's fucking Taco Bell and Doritos.
So yeah, she's great. She does play this like trashy wife. I actually think she is a great character. Okay. I feel like I have a pinch of her too. Like I would not go to the point of lying about having a child
Having a
in me,
miscarriage.
Faking a miscarriage, that's
but I would
Dark.
Bad
definitely lie. But maybe they don't want kids. Then that's perfect juju. You're like, yes, don't you? I don't want to say it, but you know, I'm
I'm not going to say
saying
that I hope you have a miscarriage, But
if
I
you
will say in
did,
how I feel.
that if you did,
That's what you get. Okay. That's fair.
That's fair. You know, we all have feelings. It's okay to feel that way. Like, yeah. So I don't know if I would go to that extent. But
Hey, she's a loyal wife. I'll give her that much.
I definitely, if I was married to a man, was like, look, 30 years, no one's touched me. I'm so good. So there might be a point where I get trapped.
Yeah.
And I need to call you to come in and bring in
Team miscarriages
miscarriage.
being brought into effect.
Yeah.
Dude.
And then I would be like, okay, let's
You
go.
come near my baby or my wife, I'll clutch your fucking larynx, Bob.
I feel like I would have been like chilly because I would have been like, this is fake. I don't know if I would have said it out loud, but I would have pretended like I was caring for her and then been like, nah, bitch, you got it. Like, you know, like I feel like
Yeah.
she's a great match for him. She really is.
Mm-hmm. She's just as intense as Isla Fisher, just in a different
Just
way.
in a different way. Mm-hmm.
How long were they dating before they got married? Because if they've been playing tag for
I mean, like they said,
They've been playing tag for
30
30
years.
years.
yeah, but where the hell was she every year?
Well, she wasn't there every year. This is a newer girlfriend who become his wife.
because none of them
It's
met
a
her.
Yeah.
fast-tracked wife.
Yeah.
But like they said, he hasn't been around a lot.
Yeah.
He wasn't there at Hoagie's dad's funeral.
No.
Everyone else was there but him.
Yeah,
Because it was May, and he was like, fuck that shit.
exactly.
So you care more about winning than
Yeah.
just being there to be tagged.
Yeah, that's his personality defect.
I wouldn't want to be tagged, but if I got tagged while I was there, I would never end the year tagged. Like
Yeah.
I'm never gonna lose.
No, exactly.
But
So,
yeah.
so I think that I would give it 2 years tops, you know. I think they were dating for a couple of years and it was time to get married and they hadn't seen Jerry in a year or two. Or if they did, it was like for a quick lunch or something like that. Somebody happened to be in town. Not in May. And not in the asshole.
Not in that. It's an amendment.
Yeah.
It's in there.
Second youngest is Jake Johnson.
Uh-huh.
So I thought he was the youngest.
Okay.
But apparently he is 5 years older than Hannibal. And sorry, I'm just thinking about the flirtation between Jillian Hoagie's mom.
Yeah. What is that?
It's your Weedy.
Like, why
getting
is
a contact high.
Has she been doing that forever? Or is she just like, now that he's
I don't know. I think he's
single?
a man now. I don't know where Hoagie's dad is.
That's true. Maybe he
But
died
like she's
and now
doing
he did die
puzzles
because he was at
constantly.
Hoagie's
That's right.
Hoagie's dad's funeral. So
That's
now
right.
she's newly
So it's been
single.
some years.
And she's like, I can
Jeez.
finally look at you like I've been wanting to look at you because I was married before and
You
you were a
grown up
kid.
real nice.
Okay. This is all making sense now. That's right.
Yeah. So that's where it comes from. Most people know Jake Johnson from New Girl, obviously.
Yes.
Nick Miller.
Nah, let's be cops.
Let's be cops.
That's what I know the
Him and
movie.
Damon Wayans Jr.
That's what I know.
Which also is in New Girl.
Yes.
Plays Coach.
Yes.
I like him in 21 Jump Streets personally. I know he's a little too young to play a principal, but he did a good job.
He did a good job. Yeah.
Nowadays he's kind of dug this niche of playing the sidekick to whoever the leading character is, like in The Mummy or in like Jurassic Park and stuff. And he makes these roles so good in his own personal way. Like the little touches he did in Jurassic Park.
He's funny.
Yeah, absolutely. And I don't know if it's him or if it's like the set deck team or the wardrobe team, but like the original Jurassic Park shirt and the little like characters all around his
little
desk and
desk,
shit.
That's right.
That kills me every time.
That's right.
So Hollywood Close Encounters, I have worked with Jake Johnson.
What?
Yeah. Yes, I told you.
I was drunk that day.
No, I told you because I was raving about him.
What show?
It was a TV show called No Activity.
Oh,
Yeah.
that was years
So
ago.
this was back in it was either 2017 or 2018.
Okay. While
So
he was
when-
doing this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's around this.
Yeah.
This is bullshit.
So he did a guest appearance on an episode, and he had there was no script.
I swear to God, if he hit on you,
No, he didn't. I
You'd
introduced
be
myself
jealous.
because
I
I
would.
did hand
what,
him.
he hit on me?
I know.
Or I, you know, like as an on-set dresser, you make sure like things are polished before cameras
Mm-hmm.
rolling. So like I was around him and like he saw me and not everything, and he
Oh
he
yeah, he
acknowledged
saw
me.
you.
He said hi. He's like hello, but I was very starstruck. I'm like, oh my god, hi.
It's exactly
he-
how she introduces herself
But he
on
didn't
set.
like he didn't like flirt or anything. But I will say that he wasn't given. There was no specific script for his scene. It was just like bullet points.
You did tell me this story.
Yeah, and he just it was all improv.
Knocked it out.
What he did was just all improv, and he was so funny to the point where like everyone behind camera were in tears and like
Holding
couldn't
them-
breathe
Yep.
because we have to be quiet.
Mhm. That's hard.
It's
You know how
very
hard it
hard.
is to not fucking laugh?
So
I
he's
do.
just like he's riffing and he's improving and then he'll like check in with the director and he'll be like, "What is that good? What do you think? What else do you want? Like, what do you need me to say anything else?"
Fox don't like that
Um,
joke?
Yeah.
Too racist?
Is that too much?
and he was very, very appreciative of like just everyone, the crew, cast and crew there, and John just basically thanking everyone
Sure.
for the day. And recently, our friend Megan worked on a project of his. I want to say last year or 2
Oh,
years
yeah,
ago.
she did.
I think he's trying to transition into directing or like
Yeah.
creating his own projects.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like that.
Which
Yeah.
I am all for
Yeah.
him. I
Yeah.
think that's a great move for him.
Yeah.
Did she fangirl? I know she loves.
Oh, she did.
New
She
Girl.
absolutely did. We were texting each other like while she was on set, and
Megan,
like
we gotta get you on
yeah,
here. I'm
she
sure
was
you got
saying
some
stuff
stories.
like, "Oh my god,
Megan's
he's doing
got so many stories.
Yeah.
Yeah, great guy.
Agreed.
Okay, so you ready?
What are we ready for? I got some favorite lines of his that I want to say though.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
I mean, we already said what kind of bitch drinks Hazel.
What kind of bitch drinks hazelnut as he's flying through the air?
He does a couple of things like multiple times like that, or like my wife is dead. He pulls that shit.
Dead to me.
He lies that up, and then he waits for somebody. He's like, she's not dead. She's dead to me.
Dead to me.
Right? Do you have a tie? Yes, I have a tie. Do you need a tie?
Yes,
I need a tie.
That's what I'm gonna like. I need to do to you when you like ask me for them. Do you need? it? Yes, I need it. No, I don't need it. Yeah.
Oh, the Wayne's coming
Wake's coming back
Yes.
because I gotta be incognito.
back.
Y'all ain't ready.
Cause she about to hit us with them fun facts.
I'm
Mm.
about to hit you with the flipbacks, but I don't want you to see where they're coming from. So I don't even know
There's
why.
only one problem. I'm not it.
I can't remember.
Who's it? I am motherfucker.
Motherfucker. I can't remember where I even got this wig from, to be real with you. It's like why I got an old lady gray wig. I was trying to rack my brain. I was like, why did I buy it?
Were you Storm?
Was it for Ursula?
Oh, it was for Storm.
Hey.
That's what it was. I couldn't remember. I was like, I don't remember why, but I got it.
You want to finish that last piece?
You do.
That's all you. All right. So, fun fact.
Yes.
The filming for this movie, okay? So they filmed in a lot of different places, mainly Metro Atlanta. But it was filmed in Spokane, Washington.
I was going to say, did they cheat Atlanta for Washington?
There's a little bit of the Washington.
They could've
Washington.
Washington.
Peachtree City, Georgia.
Mm.
And
Georgia?
Stone Mountain Golf Club in Stone Mountain, Georgia, and the North River Tavern in Sandy Spring, Georgia,
Jesus.
which the outside doubled for the Sandpiper.
Mm.
So
Nice.
if you're ever out there, go check out the Sandpiper, which is not called that. It's the North River Tavern. And you can go in there. It looks pretty cool. They have like a stage for live events. And you can go do the wing challenge where you have to eat 20 of these hot wings in 10 minutes. And if you do, I think it's free and you get like a free t-shirt.
Oh,
It's like
Is
the-
it worth it,
No,
though?
no,
yeah,
no.
it's like the great outdoors, you
No.
know?
Nah, I
No.
feel like these
If I could
wings
get
are
them to eat
spicy.
these
Yeah.
gristles, we throw in some hats for the kids.
No, but spicy wings and be pooping.
You're gonna be
like,
paying for that
and
much more than a
burning for-
t-shirt.
Here's the thing. I love me some hot wings.
You're gonna need that t-shirt. Show us off though.
And I think that I could probably do that, 20. I could do it.
Poops are hurting.
Hot sauce.
I got to do it.
But the hot sauce.
So when we make our trip to Atlanta and we pass Sandy Springs, I'm gonna try the wing challenge, bitch.
I'm gonna have the ribeye bone in. Thank you.
Yeah, I'll do that.
That's fine.
you enjoy them wings.
I will, and my free T-shirt that I get when I win.
You're gonna need that t-shirt.
And I'm going. I know.
Sorry
after I
about that,
shit
son.
myself.
Show us off though.
But yeah, that's what I got on.
Okay. Faking Georgia for Washington. Hollywood swinging, as usual. So, I want to talk about Mr. John Hamm. Ed Helms, I think, is like the main character in this movie. I don't
Yeah.
know.
I think he is.
Yeah,
He's the
I think he's
narrator.
like the narrator. He's the eyes in
Right.
which this story is told.
Mhm.
John Hamm is one of the oldest, but he's not the oldest of the group.
Oh,
Yeah, you would think so, right?
yeah.
No, he was born in 1971,
Is it Jeremy? I feel like he's the oldest.
possibly.
Okay, go ahead.
And so, obviously, most people know him from Mad Men.
Mhm.
Donald motherfucking Draper. That's his name, right? Don Draper?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Which he has been nominated 16 times for an Emmy.
Wow.
He has one of those Winged Angels.
For the Mad Men.
For Mad Men.
Of
yes.
course, because I don't know. Did you guys watch that show?
I watched some of it. I didn't get all the way through it, and I don't know if it's streaming anywhere.
As
but-
a set designer, it's a fucking property.
Hey, she's a
I've
set
seen-
designer, right?
I saw like episodes here. I think those were. That's
It's
when,
gorgeous.
I know. That's when I was researching for Good Girls Revolt. I saw. Like,
And it definitely has the same feel. Yeah.
Mhm.
You got there.
Yeah,
But
and
that
that
show is
was
amazing.
definitely his big break. Before that, he was struggling doing bit parts around town, just doing whatever he could.
And without that show, I wouldn't know anything about a motherfucking old fashioned bitch.
Mhm.
He opened my eyes up to a classic.
Yeah. So his career exploded after Mad Men.
mhm.
As a shit, because he killed it.
Yep. Did movies like Bridesmaids.
Yes,
Which we've done.
that's right.
Which we've done. Did The Town with Jeremy Renner
Yep.
before this movie, which
Mhm.
was absolutely fantastic.
Mhm.
Love that movie. And recently, he has been doing theater.
Oh,
The
I would
theater.
love to
The
see him on
theater.
stage.
You'd love
Doing
it
what?
because he
Yeah.
plays Coach Carr in Mean Girls the Musical.
Oh my God, yes.
Don't have
Don't
sex.
sex. Don't have
Do not
sex.
get pregnant.
Don't have sex standing up.
I
Don't
love
have
that.
sex as a missionary. Just don't have sex.
Now everybody take some rubbers. Yeah, he just recently finished playing Coach Carr in Mean Girls
Ooh,
the
I hope
Musical.
he's wearing some short shorts
Yes.
and some high socks.
I don't. Sorry, different movie.
Okay.
I don't do that, lady shorts.
And we just talked about him, or we just did Maverick.
Yes, we
Yes.
did. Absolutely. So I was thinking about it. He has the least amount of fun one-liners.
Mhm.
Yeah, because he's a straight man.
Yeah, I mean, he plays that subtle funniness, you
Mhm.
know? So, like, when Isla Fisher's like, let me take a picture. He's like, no. Okay.
Okay.
He poses for it real fucking quick. Like, he cannot, like, look bad,
Of course.
obviously. Or when Jerry finally gets tagged, he's the first one. It's like, you officially suck. Like, he's the first to ridicule him. He's the first to break the ice when everybody's really sad about Hoagie.
Yeah.
And so he's like, yeah, you'd probably be really slow and bad at the game anyway.
yeah.
Walking around with your IV bag.
And they're like, yeah.
But I think he does a great job. I love his character. I especially love how he's constantly hyping himself up.
He's like,
You are the Fortune. You are the head of a Fortune 800 company. You are a captain of industry. You are going to be the one that tags Jerry.
Yeah.
And in my heart of hearts, I know it's not going to happen.
No, that's Ed Helms.
No, that's Ed Helms. You're right.
He's the
you're
one
right.
who'd be like, I am great and I breathe greatness. That's why I'm going to Tiger. Like, he's just like so amped on the fucking shit that that's what he wants.
See, it ain't that easy, is it?
She good.
Get a good one.
Okay.
Another one of his great lines in this one. I do enjoy when Jake Johnson is taking that long ass hit and he's like, get a good one.
Good one. You got me fucking today on that exact line.
That was the best.
I was out on the porch, minding my own business, researching for this show, and taking a little toke off my fucking joint. And I hit it too hard and I started coughing. To what I heard Jason say. What did you say?
Get a good one.
And I couldn't catch my breath because I was laughing after that.
It caused her to choke more.
Yeah, that didn't help Zenobia at all.
I think it did. You gotta choke so it gets you high.
Get you higher. I don't need to be higher. Yes, I do. Let's finish this so I can smoke a joint. Yeah, what are we doing?
Jordan pizza rolls.
And pizza rolls.
All right, let's do it. So we got two people to talk about, but I would like to talk about Mr. Ed Helms first, because
We already talked about him.
When are we talking about him?
In Hangover.
Hangover. That's right.
We talked about him in Hangover. And I think
He
that
still
might
got
be,
it.
I think that might be the only thing.
Maybe. I don't know. I mean, he's got some great movies. The Office. Obviously.
I mean, it's not a movie, but yes.
Not Vegas Vacation, but Vacation. He's the
I
new
told you, I
older
love that
Rusty Griswold. I think he does a great job
People
playing
hate on it. I think
Dad
he does
Rusty.
a great job. I think that
him and
it's a
Christina
good one.
Applegate. Shit, you can't
And
go
they got-
wrong there.
They got sexy ass Thor there.
Oh, that's right.
It's a good movie.
I'm gonna spill the beans, but he is born in 1974. He is not the oldest. You called it.
Oh,
Jeremy Renner is the
Really?
oldest of all of these
He's
guys.
like the oldest, but he looks really good for his.
He looks
I don't know
the
how old
most-
he is.
Man after my own heart. He's the most athletic.
Yes.
Like he's the
gotta
one
be
that they
like
can't
45.
catch.
Yeah.
Oh no, he's over 40.
When this movie was filmed.
When this movie was filmed, he was 46 going on 47.
God damn.
Killing it.
Yeah.
Absolutely killing it.
Well, I mean, that is obviously the character you're most like.
Mm-hmm. Hence the hoodie.
Well,
Hence,
so-
I
Hello,
should
boys.
have
I
a
will-
joint,
I will.
but I don't.
I will
So-
say
I got the old lady going
think
there.
that I am a cross between Jerry and Hoagie because
Sure.
I love the aspect of bringing people together in a game as well.
Mhm.
Like I would be the person who rounds everybody up. We're gonna play tag on this game. Like
Yeah.
you see my birthdays. Like I usually want to do some kind of activity.
Yeah, like kickball or something.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
absolutely.
okay. Well,
That's because
then
nobody wants to play tag with.
you round everybody up when we're in San Diego, and you tell them,
Santiago.
I will read out the rules,
Yeah.
and we shall start.
Yes.
Wait, so how do
Did you go British right now too?
sure did.
Like I think Ashley started that. It was a cross between
Oh,
Anchorman and
yeah, I
Harry
was doing
Potter.
It
Anchorman.
It sounded more like Leviosa.
Yeah, because it's San Diego.
It's
well,
Leviosa, not Leviosa.
Sa. Okay,
She's
so
a nightmare.
when we start the game,
Mhm.
who's it?
Oh, we're gonna have to figure that out. I don't know. Draw straws.
Ooh.
Something.
Wow. Okay.
Something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How do you decide who's it first? Odd man out sort of thing.
Draw straws.
All right.
We'll
then
figure
I'm
it out.
Yeah, we'll
I'm
figure
going
it
to
out.
the continental
y'all know-
breakfast, and I'll get the little stirrers.
Hit us up at Lights Camera Cocktails,
Cocktails.
no S,
Get
and
that.
let us know how you start tag if you got multiple players.
Or
'Cause
do
it's
we
been
go
a
like
while.
bubblegum in a dish?
My mother's
So
That takes
yeah.
so long. And
Um,
on that note, suck a dick.
I will. So I've worked with Ed Helms as well.
Yes.
Yes.
Hollywood
Yeah.
Close Encounters. I relinquish my time to Smash
Oh no,
Lee.
no, no! It's all good. It was on a little project. I think I did it in 2018.
It wasn't a little
20
project. That's just on Netflix
2018
now.
or 2019. it was a comedy TV series called Auntie Donna's House.
Big ol' house of fun.
Big ol' house of fun.
Who's Auntie Donna?
It's a group of 3 men, Australian
The
comedians.
Ah.
It was a weird ass show, but it was a joy to work on because yes, we had a script, but it was they
Highly improv.
They went off script.
Think Flight of
every
the
time.
Conchords.
It was exactly
it.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think Ed Helms was one of the producers on
He
it
was
because
an
he
EP.
was there day one. I gave him his chair so he could sit at monitor, and
Didn't you serve him some cold French fries or
so,
something?
so I was getting there. So he was one of like the producers. So I didn't know that he was going to be on camera at one point. And he had cameos in some of the episodes, and so I also got to see him improv. And he's very physical in his improv. He'll all of a sudden do like karate moves or a kick.
Nice.
So there was a diner scene, and unfortunately, because we were low budget, and the diner that we filmed at provided the prop food.
Oh, nice.
They provided the food, but we had no means to keep like the food warm. Yeah. So I held the tray of food, and it was like burgers and fries, and Ed Helms is next to me. And he's like, "Ooh, fries." And he reaches for one and puts it in his mouth, and he was like, "Ewy." That was
Ewy.
that was his immediate reaction. He was like, "Ewy," because it was a cold fry, and I felt so bad.
I hate cold fries. I can't eat them.
Cold fries are the worst.
And that-
In and out,
like,
get your
that-
shit together.
That was his response, and he was like, because he saw my face. I was like, "Oh no, I'm so sorry." And he's like, he was like, "Oh no, nothing against you." And he's like, I hate cold fries.
I hate cold fries.
I don't like cold fries. And
I hate cold fries.
Yeah. I was like, "I'm so sorry. We have no means to keep the food warm." And he's like,
There's no
"It's
microwave
okay."
in the back?
No microwave.
He's like, "It's okay."
In a diner?
He was very like apologetic.
Ewy. Now that's my new
Locations.
thing.
It
Locations,
was adorable.
locations.
I will always be like, "Ewy." He was like.
That's going to be my new...
I think Ewy's a nice word.
But the funny thing,
Ewy.
one of the skit that he did at the diner, because his name is Ed Helms, and he was like, they were Googling him, the 3 comedians, the Australian guys, and
He's the producer. They don't know him yet.
Ed Helms is there, and they keep calling him Ed, and he's like, "Why do you keep calling me Ed?" And they're like, "That's your name." And he's like, "No, it's not. It's Egg."
Jesus Christ.
Egg Helms.
Yeah, he's like, "No, it's not." And then they're like, he Googles himself, and he's like, Ed Helms, and he's like on the phone with
He's
his
all
agent.
mad that
He's
he's-
like, "It's Egg. Wait."
That's funny. I like that.
Yeah, fun times. He's a great guy.
He seems
Great
great.
guy. I'm sorry, I fed you cold fries, Ed Helms.
Ewy.
I'm sorry.
Ewy.
Hopefully, I'm on a bigger
Shame.
budget where I can give
Shame.
you hot, toasted, perfect fries.
You got some fries in the fridge? 'Cause
It
I
wasn't
want
in the
some hot
budget.
toasters.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
You take that cold fry and you like it.
Ed, you guest star on Abbott. We will get you some warm
Oh,
fries.
yes,
You got some hot fries
absolutely.
for
We
me?
got the
Dude,
budget
we
for
got the
that.
hot fries.
We got the budget for that. For
Yeah.
sure.
Dude, we had fresh cotton candy immediately.
Thanks to you.
Cheryl wanted her own fresh cotton candy. I was like, I got
Yep.
you.
Boo boo.
Everybody.
Got you. Mhm.
We had it ready. Megan was there on the day. She's like,
Yeah.
I got you. Everybody wanted cotton candy. They got cotton
They
candy.
got it. I want some cotton candy. You got a machine in the back. Y'all
We
got
did. It was awesome. I learned how to make cotton candy. It was fun. Okay, so last thing I'll say about Ed Helms is, you son of a bitch, you sack punched me.
He did.
I just love when that happens. It's like, don't start hitting. I don't know who's it. Ah! I'm not taking it.
No, you take it.
Okay, I got one actor left to talk about.
Yay.
Mr.
Okay.
Jeremy Renner.
Mhm.
My dude. Love him. Adore him. Great fucking person. He is the oldest person in this and
Wow.
clearly the most athletic. Like fucking Hawkeye.
Mhm.
He also has some great ass one-liners.
I mean,
He dives at me in a pussy-like fashion. Piece of cake.
piece of cake. It is good.
I speed bag him.
I'm surgical with these.
I'm fucking
Con-
surgical
these
with these
complimentary
complimentary donuts.
Yeah.
Dude, he's so good in this. And in everything. Like, he has been nominated for 2 Oscars, one for supporting actor, one for leading actor, for The Hurt Locker, where leading actor, and with Mr. John Hamm, The Town, supporting actor. I need you to come with me. I can't tell you what it is. We're going to hurt some people, and you can never ask me about it again. Whose car are we going to take? Fuck yes.
I do like that. It's on TikTok all the time.
All the time.
People do their
His performance in that movie is fantastic.
I think that he is my least favorite Avenger.
Oh, okay.
Avenger. Like, if we went as a whole, like all the motherfuckers, he's the one I care the least. Like, I didn't watch this show. Not that it has anything to do with him, because I think he's great. But Hawkeye to me is like whatever.
Yeah.
I don't care as much. I think that he is great in everything he does. I think he looks so fine in this movie. Him and his suits, like,
Very fitting.
Dude.
he looked great in
Killing it.
He looked
Absolutely.
great in it. I do think that he stole his Woods technique from the Three Amigos.
His woods technique?
Like, where he gets them all in the woods and he
Oh,
hires-
amigos?
Yeah, amigos,
I love
amigos, because he has everybody in their costumes, and they run around. They're like, there he is. He Three Amigos them.
That was a pretty good
Yeah.
trick.
That was a pretty good trick too, right? Right? I was watching it this week, and I was like, oh shit, he just Amigos them.
Yeah.
Like, for
God.
real.
That's
For
great.
real, he was running around. And what does the guy say to him in Spanish? When he's like, gotcha! And he's like, something
Oh.
death.
I don't know.
It's hilarious. So, like, I love it.
Okay.
I think that was a good touch. They didn't bring that up as a movie that he made fun of.
No, because that one was they tried to copy Predator, but I'll bet you I wouldn't be surprised if our director Jeff stole from Amigos.
Amigos.
Like, I'm gonna be borrowing shit left and right when I get a budget.
Yeah, let's do Amigos. We get everybody.
Take
to
the
dress-
Amigos clothes.
Yeah, everyone sews a whole outfit and we run around the woods looking like you.
All right, but I'm casting Wesley. I'm bringing him out of retirement.
Oh, yes, you can.
So I will say the first thing that I saw Jeremy Renner in was a Colin Farrell movie called SWAT. I don't know if you've seen that one.
Of course.
LL Cool J.
Of
A lot of
course.
people. That was the movie where I saw him and I was like, that dude's a good fucking actor.
Yeah.
Okay. And since then,
He was
obviously,
like a
he's
dick in that, wasn't he?
he was the villain in
Yeah.
that. So he was the betrayed
Yeah,
or
he-
felt betrayed partner
Yeah.
of Colin Farrell.
Right.
Yeah. But his intensity in that movie is fantastic. And apparently that's because he almost became a cop. So
He looked like he was a cop. Like
he
he's like one
is
step away from a cop.
NorCal
haircut.
boy,
Where he from?
Modesto, California.
Hey, I have friends from Modesto.
Oh yeah, even closer than that. Studied at Modesto Junior College before making the transition as he developed his love for the
Theater.
to study in San Francisco
Hey.
at the American Conservatory Theater.
I had friends there too.
I know you did.
Okay.
So that's where he got his skills from. I'm sure you know this fun fact, but he got hurt on this movie.
I do know this one.
Give me that fun fact.
He hurt himself. I'm not exactly sure what.
I do.
What scene was it?
It was the scene after he
Is this the
breaks
ball?
the stained glass in AA
Oh.
and he drops down on the stack of chairs.
Well, he fell and he broke his wrist.
Mm-hmm.
And he had to have a green cast on.
And his elbow.
And his elbow.
Mm-hmm.
His elbow too.
Yeah.
Then how the fuck did they like?
I don't know. As I understand it, it was his
I
elbow.
heard it was like the wrist, lower wrist, like before the elbow.
So
Because
Yes.
it's
he's probably
agreed.
trying
The
to
knee
cast-
bone's connected.
Because
to the
if
dick
it
bone.
was this, there would be no Ray because his arm would have to be bent.
Oh,
Like they don't give you straight caps.
that's what they told me.
Maybe he cracked the elbow bone.
Maybe,
The
but
knee
I
bone
just know
is connected to the dick bone.
I just know that he had a green cast on, and so they could edit it out. So I did spend a good.
And that was like
trying,
early in filming of the movie.
I was
as
trying to find a
understand
good chunk, trying to figure out where
The cast was.
the cast was, and I couldn't really see it.
He's
So
mostly in long sleeves, like in a top.
He is
He
mostly
does
in long
look-
sleeves.
that's why I didn't think it was the elbow because
Yeah.
there's no way we could have just not seen him like this.
Yeah.
Just popping and locking.
That's what I say. You rehearse. Give the safety coordinator, the fight coordinator, the stunt coordinator their time. Because if you fuck up, it's going to cost you a hell of a lot more. I was on a Paramount project called Players where we had set up a cushion where this actor was supposed to punch the wall. And when they set it up, I had thoughts and feelings, and I tried to voice those thoughts and feelings, and they were like, "That let the stunt coordinator deal with it." And lo and behold, motherfucker punched right into the stud, broke his fucking hand, and cost the production a hell of a lot of money.
That's what happened on Pineapple Express.
Yep, absolutely.
He hit the tree that had a nail in it.
Listen to
whatever.
people who want to tell you some things because it may just save your movie. Just
But-
saying.
I mean, and also Jeremy Renner getting hurt. Do
This
you
past
remember?
year.
Yeah, that
I was going to touch on that, yes. So,
his accident.
Mr. Jeremy Renner, this past January, did suffer a very bad accident.
Like scary, dude.
Like almost.
So, yes.
Yeah.
He was crushed by a snowplow while he was helping his nephew dig out his truck. And that snowplow was his own. You know, he uses it to plow his own area
yeah,
and
he
to
got
help.
money like that.
Well, he is a incredibly generous person. And so he helped the people in the area plow their snow as well.
That's true.
Yeah.
And so he went to help his nephew, and in doing so, as he got off of the snowplow to check on his nephew, the snowplow unfortunately kept rolling and it broke over 30 bones in his body.
Like he is blessed to be alive and
He
walking
is, yeah.
and talking today.
Well, he is only recently walking.
right.
So he's only been walking for like maybe a month since January. But thank God that he is okay. Thank God that he is doing better, and we hope that he has a full recovery.
He will. He doesn't seem like a dude that's gonna
No, he's a very
Yeah.
humble guy.
let this
Yeah.
stop him. No, I
Like-
mean not that he's not humble. Just like he seems like a Kobe Bryant determined guy.
For
where,
sure.
Like nothing's gonna stop him. He's gonna get it together. He's like, yeah, I still got that that pop in my arm, but I'm still over here.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so yeah, I'd seen him a couple times while I was working at Home Depot, because he is actively restoring houses in Hollywood. That's one of his side jobs that he does. He buys beautiful craftsman houses or just older houses and restores them to their previous versions and then sells them for profit, obviously. But he focuses on houses that are very old and have that like Hollywood feel to them.
Good. He's
He
not one
does-
of these people
he's
who
not
knocks
one-
down
no.
and does these like really. There's this
No.
one on my street that is so ugly and weird that it's like it feels like it's off of Beetlejuice because it's like so cold and square and like you walk past and you're like,
No.
why did you do this? The whole neighborhood has a feel and you are totally different.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he
As long as he's not doing that.
does it. He could very easily do so.
No.
But that's not what he does. He
Good.
doesn't buy a single family house and then tear it down and build apartments. He buys beautiful houses that were once very beautiful, and then he restores them. It's
Yeah,
almost like
restore.
restoring a classic car.
Good. Keep doing
So
that.
that's
I like
what
that.
he
Yeah.
does.
I like that.
And so he used to come into Home Depot all the time. And one of the guys that we work
Yours
with
is
was
closest
a
to
good
where
friend
all
of
the
him. He used
rich
to like
people are.
play cards with him on like Thursday nights and shit.
Yeah, you're right there at the bottom of the hills.
Yeah.
So that makes
Mhm.
sense why you would see it.
So, Mr. Jeremy Renner, we wish you a speedy and full recovery.
He halfway there, but
He's getting there.
I already know that you're about to be, in the Avengers reunion tour. And you're gonna be kicking ass before we fucking know it. I do want to say one thing, that he does do a lot of Hawkeye poses in this movie
Mhm.
in honor of his character, which I think is pretty great. That there was
Yeah.
a couple
Like when he
things.
lands after he breaks through the glass and
Yeah.
he's
After he
laughing,
goes-
it's like,
Yes.
you okay? Oh, I've never been better.
Yes.
Welcome on, boys.
Yeah, he does some superhero things.
Yeah.
Another thing in the movie was where Callahan throws the chair at the window.
Yeah.
And it bounces back and hits him.
Yeah.
That is something that was a small, very small storyline in Mad Men. That a person was like getting fired and throws the chair at the window and it bounces back.
Oh my
And
Yeah.
god.
hits him. So I think it's funny.
Yeah.
Once they brought that to my attention, I was like, oh yeah. That did. Like
What season?
Season 3, episode 5.
Nice.
Yeah.
We'll have to check that out.
Yeah.
I love Mad Men, so I'm always about it.
Mm.
But that's all I got. I'm starting
Mm.
to sweat. We need more pizza rolls.
Ooh, pizza
Ooh,
rolls.
pizza rolls.
I'm ready. I'm ready. I'll take a toke.
Hey, yes. I've been waiting my whole life to smoke with you. I do want to say, you asked me this last week. You're like, why do potheads get so excited when like they can smoke with somebody?
Oh yeah, I did ask you that.
It's because like it's semi like corrupting somebody who
Uh-huh.
Sure.
doesn't want to do it.
Let us deflower you.
Yeah.
We'll be gentle.
Are you
gentle.
gonna deflower the pipe that I bought?
Oh, we should.
I do, but I want to do it with like someone. I don't want to just be the old man on your porch just smoking out of your little Dutch shoe.
I'm someone.
You are someone. You are somebody.
Say, I am
I am
somebody.
Somebody. Yeah.
Smack my ass.
As a pothead, you always get excited when it's someone that you've asked to smoke and they're just like, no.
Mhm.
And then one day you ask them like, yeah, spark that shit. And you're like, oh, what?
Let's go.
Oh my God. Okay, hold on. You get like super excited. They get greens. Like, they you give them the royal treatment.
All right, let's do it.
Not you. I've smoked with you before. You don't get royal treatment.
What? I get the pipe though. We got to deflower the pipe.
Okay.
Thank you, Marissa and Xander, for the pipe.
Yee.
Thank you.
Props to props
Props to props.
and onset. I'm out.
I'm out.
You out?
We out.
Bye, motherfucker.
Okay, well, we made it.
We made
Hey.
it. We made it.
The next-
Ashley, congratulations.
Congratulations. Congratulations to both of you guys, because by the time this episode airs, you guys will be.
officially married.
Our pending
Y'all be
nuptials
married.
will be no more.
I will be drunk on a beach in Mexico.
Hey.
I'm coming back with my new senor. And it's about to be fucking lit. I can't wait.
That's going to be great. And so when we come back, y'all will know who's officially it for the next year.
You will. I'm going to try to get everybody to film their tagging so that we can make a video so you guys can see a little bit of what
100%.
we got into. But
Let's go.
definitely excited to see how this game turns out.
All right.
I know I'm not going to be it, so it don't even matter. I'm
It's
ready.
5 minutes left in May. I'm not going to be it.
Oh, I saw a video of like the real guys, and somebody literally tagged someone within 5 minutes left of
Mother of
and the only other person who was close was the person that tagged him, so he couldn't even fucking
Couldn't even
tag
do
it.
anything about it.
Yeah.
Ridiculed for the rest
I
of
don't
the
think
year.
it wasn't like 5 minutes. It was like 5 hours. Like it was like there was no way
But regardless, there was nobody within 5
Right.
hours.
for no one within 5
I
hours for him
love
to be
that.
able to get. And so he was like pissed. He's like, no. Why?" It looked like he was like coming out of like a theater or something, and like the guy tagged him, and he's just
Son
like,
of a bitch.
how much longer do I have? Like he was all sad.
Hey, it's the last day.
It's the last
If it's
day.
like, if this was something that we carried on, if it was the last day of the month, I would be on edge.
There was I also saw a video that one of them was like, there's 3 days left in May or in February, and I'm hiding. And he's like on a plane flying somewhere else to like hide out so
God.
he couldn't be tagged. Yeah. He's like, I'm getting out of Dodge. And
I
just,
love
like,
that
flew
so
away.
much.
I was like, damn, this is like serious. It'd be like
I'm
Jason in the
Netflix
woods.
and chilling for 24 hours.
Jason's doing videos like, day 3 in the woods. I'm hiding out so I don't get tagged.
No, fuck that. I'm not doing that. I'll leave myself out there, and what happens, happens. I trust that I'm going to like pay attention, because otherwise you're like defeating the purpose of the game. Like that last few days is like the most exciting.
Nah, that's when I'm taking my vacation to Italy where you can't come
No,
get me.
because like look at the movie. The last 5 minutes before the end of May
it was
is
passed back and forth.
everywhere. Fuck.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That's fantastic. That's like what you play the game for.
If I already got tagged at one point in this month and I pass it on, yeah, then I'm gonna go.
I
hide.
anticipate,
Then
like,
I'm gonna go
in the
hide.
parking lot as we're saying bye, like that's what's going to happen. Because
Oh,
once
for your
Ashley's birthday is over, whoever's it is it.
That's funny. If it's like me,
Or did we agree to the end of October?
No, we're doing it at the end of once we leave the wedding,
Okay.
and we can pick up another game afterwards. You know, but since everybody's going to be in one place until then,
Okay.
it'll be a good way.
All right.
But hopefully, it's not like me or Megan or Edwin, because we're just sitting in the car passing it back and
Yeah.
forth to each other.
You're it. Quincy's.
No, you're it.
Any Quincy's.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
All
Well,
right. You ready to knock out this scene?
all right. Well, yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
All right. We're
So-
not at the scene.
We got a 3-person scene. It is coming into October, people, so it's Halloween month. So oh shit.
Spooky
Don't
season.
do that with that wig on.
My witchy wig.
Oh my god.
Witchy wig.
Shit. Y'all know I love scary movies. God damn.
You know I love scary
I
movies.
know you do. I was bullshitting.
The other day, I literally got caught up watching the last 3 Halloweens because it was getting close to October.
Because you couldn't sleep?
I got that itch. Nah, it was like an all day thing. Tubi, man, they be gotten the shit.
Tubi's great. Highly recommend Tubi.
I do. I recommend it. They be killing it.
All right, so here is our scene for next episode. We are diving into Halloween month. Scary movies only. 1 second. I gotta get it out.
Them champagne.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Them bubbles.
Ready?
I need 10 minutes for character.
No, you don't.
I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try with mine. No, not. I'm just gonna try.
You got it.
I got this.
All right. Here we go. I'd like to be reassigned.
What?
What?
You're retiring 6 more days and you're all gone.
And if I may speak freely,
We're all friends here.
this should not be his first assignment.
Oh, come on. This is not my first assignment, you dick.
It's too soon for him.
Hey, you know I'm right here, right? You can say that shit to my face. Captain,
It's too soon for him. For you.
let's take it back. I
Sorry.
fucked up.
I fucked up, too.
I fucked up on that one. I will take blame. The
Take
blame is on
2.
me.
Take 2, motherfuckers.
This is why you don't act on alcohol.
It is true. And I think it's dumb that we do it at the
I
end, but
know,
we do it
but
every
it's
time.
So funny.
It is so funny. We're better actors than what you guys see here, you guys.
Absolutely.
This is drunk us.
I never need 10 minutes for character.
I'm sweating. Look at this. Let's go. I'm ready to take this shit off.
Let's go.
If you want it, you can get it. Let me know. I. Okay, let's go.
I'd like to be reassigned.
What?
You're retiring. 6 more days and you're all the way gone.
And if I may speak freely,
We're all friends here.
this should not be his first assignment.
Oh, come on. This is not my first assignment, you dick.
It's too soon for him.
Hey, you know I'm right here, right? You can say that shit to my face. Captain,
It's too soon for you.
You don't get to swap.
give it to me.
What?
Yeah, he doesn't want it. Fuck him. Sorry, but see you later. Have a nice time. Give it to me.
Nah, I'm gonna put you on something else. Like these nuts.
These nuts!
Oh yes, I said it.
God damn.
Mhm.
Oh, God. Why?
Why? Okay. Well, thank you everybody. We fucking did it. We made it through another episode.
Absolutely.
Please follow us on Instagram
Absolutely.
and
YouTube, Shorts, Spotify, wherever you get your podcast fix.
And if you have any Hollywood Close Encounters or you have any movie suggestions or drink suggestions, please email us at lightscameracocktail, no S,
No S. Get that S out of there.
at gmail.com and we will share.
Or I got an idea. Post that shit. Send a
Yeah.
video. Hey,
Yeah.
Lights, Camera, Cocktails. I had a thought. Tag us in it. We'll repost it because we
will.
want to see it. We want to know.
We do.
I want to know what makes you scared because we're getting into Halloween month.
I want to know what you want to drink.
I want to know what turns you on.
Okay.
Sorry, it was-
I want to know what
turns you on. I was feeling Joe for a second.
I feel you. Okay. But yeah, we'll be back next week. Smashley, thank you.
Thank you for having me.
Our bride to be.
Yes, I'm going to make an honest woman out of her.
She gonna make an honest man out of you. That's not true. She's over here hobnogging with celebrities. You better hold on now.
Oh, shit. I don't even know what hobnogging means, but I don't like it.
I don't. You use a lot of big words that I don't understand. So
I'm going to take those
that
as
a
disrespect.
respect.
Watch your mouth and say I do.
Yes.
All right, you guys, we're out of here.
Yeah.
We will see you next time on Lights, Camera,
Cocktails.
Suck on my tiny ginger balls.
You're gross.
Ooh, you're gross.
I'm ready for some pizza rolls.